What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live installment. Arizona Wildcats versus the Colorado Buffaloes. Who wins? Arizona is currently 6-3. Colorado, as we know, is 4-5. They got to win this game, and this is a winnable game. We're going to talk about why, and also we will have a little panel discussion tonight. If anybody would like to come on the panel, we'll do that as well to give your thoughts. Also, if you want to watch the game with me tomorrow, here's the link. Let's see. Watch the game with us at subscribe to this. Subscribe. All right. And I'm going to pin that actually. I'm going to pin that one. All right, let's see. Boom. Let me just pin that real quick. All right. So if you want to watch the game with us tomorrow, just check us out there. It's pinned to the comments up top. Let me see here. Let me see. Boom. All right. So yeah, you can like I said, the comments it's pinned to the comment section where you can watch it live. Now, if they shut me down, which they might do, they might not. I never had any problems with the Pac-12 network. But if they shut me down, I'm gonna have to move it to my Discord. But we'll tackle that when we get there tomorrow. So the game is at 2 p.m. and the game is at 2. So we should have some fun watching the game. This is their senior day, Colorado senior day. And they're going to be acknowledging some seniors and stuff like that. And Coach Prime said everybody's going to suit up. So you're going to see a lot of people on that sideline in uniform. So it's going to be a good game. And a winnable game too. Now, like I said earlier, I will have a panel discussion if you want to come on, because it goes down in the comment section on my regular videos. People say I'm delusional, that they're not going to win this game. Max, you're being delusional. Okay, well, I'll just be delusional then. So, but they're going to win this game. They got to win this game. So it ain't no situation where they can let this game slide. No, they have to win this game, and they're gonna win the game. Now, I had made a video saying, giving Kermani his flowers, and I had said in the title, they're gonna win this game, and somebody said not one player could be a difference maker. Yes, they can. Yes, one player can be a difference maker. He's a playmaker. And coach said that he's going to be playing in this game and he's going to win. He's going to dominate, and that's what's going to happen. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. So look for him to get some shine tomorrow. And so that's it. Listen, he don't peak at the right time. We need him. We need somebody that tall out there. He's every bit of 6'3", every bit of it. When you see the picture of him and Coach Prime, he's like towering over Coach Prime. Coach Prime is like 6 feet or 6'1" or something like that. So I'm excited about that. Kermani is going to be a difference maker in this game, along with the other members of the defense. They're going to be difference makers tomorrow, and it's personal. It's personal. That kid, Upshaw, he don't made it personal. It's personal now. Now, if you know Upshaw, he was with us in the spring, but then, for whatever reason, he decided to go to Arizona. Now, prior to that, he was at Michigan. He played 5 seasons at Michigan. And for whatever reason, he transferred over to the Buffaloes, and he contacted Arizona and said he wanted to help them out. So that's what happened. That was his decision. But now he's sitting up here calling people little kids, but that little boy. But it's personal. Yes, it is. So if I was the offensive tackle, I don't know who's going to have that assignment. But whoever that is, whether it's Tank or Washington, whoever got that assignment, I said, okay, I got your little boy. I got your little boy today. And I'm going to put big grown little boy hands on you. That's what's going to happen. And don't get me wrong, he seemed like he's a solid player, got 7.5 sacks on the year, but we're going to see. Now, he's not related. I had it messed up in the comment section earlier. He's not related to the late, great Gene Upshaw. There's no relation. But he is. His dad did play in the league, though. Reagan Upshaw. He did play in the league, but Reagan Upshaw is not related to Gene Upshaw, even though they have the same last name. So I had to stand corrected on that. But his dad did play in the league, so we're going to have to pay attention to Mr. Upshaw tomorrow. I will be waiting. I will be having my eye on Mr. Upshaw and whoever that left or right tackle is. I don't know. I think he lined up with Tank. I think that's going to be his assignment. But whatever the case, we are going to be watching out for that matchup tomorrow. Okay. And it's going to be up. Because if I was on that offensive line, it's up tomorrow. It's up. Now, like I said, you could come on the panel in just a little bit and prove me wrong, but they're going to win tomorrow. Okay? That's it. I don't care what the analysts are saying. I don't care. Tomorrow is it. This is a new season for all I care. This is a new season. Okay? And they're going to, not only are they going to win tomorrow, they're going to win out. You hear me? They're going to win out. So there you have it. He lined up strong side. Yeah, I believe he do, right? So that's Washington assignment, right? Yeah, so Washington. Okay, so good. Washington got him then. Savion Washington. Okay, great. Well, he gonna take care of Mr. Upshaw tomorrow. You hear, Mr. Upshaw, if you're listening, you getting ready to finna get dealt with tomorrow for your little boy comments. Yeah, you're gonna get, you made it personal. It's personal now. Now we know when the Buffs and things get personal, they usually win. It's personal. All right. It's personal. It's personal. Now, let me see here. What do we got? It says I brought this article of how to watch the game. It's on the Pac-12 network tomorrow. It's not on the major networks. It's on the Pac-12, and you can get a free subscription to okay, where is it? Where's my notes here? Let me see. Give me a second. A free subscription to that Fubo site, if you know what I mean. You can sign up for free, but make sure after you're done with it, cancel it because they're gonna bill you $50. So you can watch it there. Fubo TV. That's where you go. Just type in Fubo, Fubo TV, and start your free trial today. And that's where you can watch the game. But if not, that link is up top where you could watch it with me tomorrow. All right, so we got that out of the way. Now, what's happening here? Oh, we already talked about how we could watch it. Okay, now this article here says Colorado football, 5 keys to taming the Wildcats. I already know my 5 keys, but let's see what they got to say. It says, don't wait until the fourth quarter to get going offensively. That's right. they're going to have to come out the gate swinging. Oops. They're going to have to come out the gate swinging, right? And I agree with that. They got to come out. As soon as they get that ball, they got to run the ball and get going. Okay. And score quickly and keep scoring. Keep scoring. Keep putting that pressure on. So I agree with that. They run the ball. They said run the ball. It says Colorado running back hasn't had more than 10 carries in a game since Anthony Hankerson got the amount against Arizona State in the Buffalo's last win. I recommend them getting more than 10 carries. I'm talking about the running backs in total. They're going to have at least 28 to 30 touches, at least 30 touches to secure this victory. And that's what I had said. I had said in a comment, they only have to make one small adjustment. Somebody said, well, you don't know football. Well, I guess I don't know football then. See, some people always got to say, well, you ain't played football. You don't know blah, 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 blah. You don't know nothing. Well, okay, but I don't know anything. You don't have to say it. I just don't know anything. Okay, but they just have to make one small adjustment and get those running backs 28 to 30 carries. And I guarantee they're going to win it. Guaranteed. It's guaranteed, man. It's guaranteed that they're going to win. 28 to 30 carries, and they're going to win. I guarantee it. Guaranteed. Now, if they come out swinging with the air raid and it's working, if it's working, it's working. That's one thing, but they still got to run that ball, though, just so that they won't be touching Shedeur all game. Because that's what they're going to try to do. Their strategy, they're going to come out. They're going to try to blitz him, throw the house at him, and watch he throw into the flat and burn him. That's all he got to do one time. Just throw it into the flat and burn them so then they won't keep doing it. Okay? And then that's the key to winning. That counts as a touch. When you throw to the running back in the flat, for me, that counts as a touch for me, even though he's like really turned into a wide receiver, but that counts as a touch. So they need 28 to 30 touches for this game. They need 28 to 30 touches in this game to keep this thing what do you call it? To keep this thing honest. And that's it. This right here, man, I'm telling you, just 28 to 30 touches. Remember, I tell you now, 28 to 30 touches, and it's up. It's up right now. It's up. And they'll cruise to the victory. When I say cruise to the victory with Shedeur arm, because we got the better quarterback. Okay. We just need to keep him safe and run that ball so he can do his magic. Once he do his magic, it's a wrap at that point. It's going to be like the TCU game. And the only difference with the TCU game, the defense got their act together now. So we ain't going to have all those scores on the board since the defense got their act together. And we're installing a new weapon on defense that we really didn't utilize that much this year. That's Cormani McClain. So it's just up right now. Okay. Up. Now, what else they saying? What else they're saying here? Okay, run the ball, right? What else? Keep up the good work, defense. Absolutely. Defense just got to keep maintaining. Okay? And that's just what it is. Keep maintaining, doing what they're doing. And what else they saying? Same goes for the special teams unit. Not really worried about the special teams unit too much. Mata is automatic. Okay, I ain't worried about Mata. Not worried about them. They just got to make sure no fluke happens. Okay, and then he should be fine. As far as I'm concerned, he should make an all Pac-12 team this year. I don't know if it's going to be first or second team, but he going to make some type of team this year. The kid is just solid. Alejandro Mata. And it said here, no more clock management mistakes. I agree with that. Part of that has to do with running the ball. So they run the ball that keeps that clock going. It keeps the defense on the field. By the end of the third quarter, the defense should be tired if they operating on all cylinders, but you run that ball. Now, here's the thing I want to say with the coaches. Don't get discouraged. If the running back runs that ball, right? If the running back runs that ball for negative yards, don't get discouraged. Just keep doing it. Because remember, the thing is, you got to keep you got to keep you got to keep Shedeur healthy. So that's the main thing. Keep Shedeur healthy and everything is going to be up. So run the ball. Don't worry about it. Run the ball and just keep it going. What else we got? That's it. That's really all they said. And I agree with everything they said. It says Shiloh Sanders quietly in the midst of a career year at Colorado. That's correct. He is having a solid campaign. Now, Coach Prime already said that. Well, it says here Sanders is second on the team with 48 tackles. He also has a pick six and a double overtime victory against Colorado State. His ability to locate the ball has been a big part of why the Buffalo's defense remains stout in the first half. Not only is he tremendous on the ball location, that's right, he is a heat-seeking missile when it comes to making a tackle. That's right, heat-seeking missile. He liked to lay the hit down. He liked to lay the law. And he is in his 5th year as a graduate student. This is his first year Shiloh has gotten exposure he deserved. In the first 2 years at South Carolina, he only accumulated 34 tackles before making a transfer to Jackson State, as we know. And he had a little bit of injury up there at Jackson State, but now he's operating that right now like he's supposed to. Now, Coach Prime said that he will be entering the 2025 draft. So he will be coming back probably by the time he'd been on graduate as a graduate student by then. So he is going to come back and then enter the 2025 draft. That is going to be a really big occasion because Shedeur, his brother, will be entering the 2025 draft as well, along with Travis Hunter. Okay, and along with a few other Buffaloes. Remember that. Remember, I tell you, it's going to be real big that day because both of them boys are going to be suited and booted. And he not only is Shiloh going to be suited, Shedeur is definitely going to be suited. Okay. And Travis is going to be suited. They all going to be shaking the commissioner hand. That's going to be something big to see, man. That's going to be something big to see. And then a few other players on that team will also be be suited and booted, shaking the commissioner's hand that day as well. And that's going to be really big for the program because we know next season they're moving to the Big 12. And things are up right now. They already know what they need. They're going to go out and get it. They're going to continue to develop the nucleus that they have right now. The men that they have right now, I don't recommend them letting anybody go. Whoever you have right now, those are your guys. Just develop them. I don't care if you got to send them to a camp, whatever you got to do. They came there to help, and they need to be rewarded. They came there to actually help because, like I said, they had to put together a roster in a short period of time, and all those gentlemen came there to help. So they need to stay. And whoever's whatever. I know some people are graduating, a few going to the draft this year, but for the most part, that's your nucleus right there. You can always add on to the nucleus. You can always add on to it, but I do not recommend subtracting. You got to develop. These men will benefit because they spent the year together playing. They're going to have the spring 1 and 2 session, summer 1 and 2 session leading up to training camp. They're going to have more experience together, playing together. And with those new additions that they're going to be bringing, it's just going to be a positive thing. So I just wanted to say that. Now, will they have some players leaving? Unfortunately, probably yes. They will probably. We just don't know who they are yet. We definitely going to have some players leaving. Now, if I was Alton McCaskill, I would seriously sit down with Coach Prime and the running back coach. This is what I would do if I was him. When the off season come, right, as soon as it's over, I would request a meeting from Coach Prime. He's the head coach, the offensive coordinator, the running backs coach. Even though there's some rumor that the offensive coordinator is going to Michigan State, I don't know. That's just rumors right now. That's going to be big for him if he. I would take that if I was him, because that's he's set at that point, and he's young. He's only 36, 37. He's going to be set at that point if he take the Michigan State job. It's up from there for him. You know, it's money on the table. He's not going to turn that down. But if he do decide to stay, I would definitely meet with them. I say, listen, you guys know what I can do, man. Are you guys going to use me? Am I going to be a big part of this program moving into next year? Because that's going to be my final season. You guys got to definitely let me know. Like, be honest with me. I don't want to hear that, oh, you're going to compete with the job. I don't want to hear that. You guys got to be honest with me and let me know, because there's a lot of teams around the country that needs a running back. Let them go, please. Because a lot of countries out there, I mean, a lot of football programs, they need a running back like that. And they need a running back ASAP. So if you guys are not going to use him, you got to be honest with him. You got to be honest with him, because he has the potential to be shaking the commissioner's hand too in 2025. So you guys can't ruin that for him. You know, be honest with him. Be honest with him and say, look, you're going to have to compete. No, there's no competition. I'd be like, look, I'm not competing for no position, because I can go to another college and run right away. So please let me know. So I think they need to do that. Don't have it like how you did this year. Even though I give you the benefit of the doubt because he was working back from an injury. But when he took that yellow jersey off, he said he was ready. And then I saw him on special teams doing his thing. I mean, you don't almost deplete somebody if you're not healthy. I don't care. But he did the right thing in redshirting to just in case if he got to make the decision to leave, because he can play right away if he do. So he made a really good decision. But please be honest with him. Be honest. If you don't think he has it, trust me, all those Power 5 schools will love to have him. They will love to have him. I'm not sure if number 0 from USC is leaving, but they can use Alton. If he is leaving, they can use him. UCLA can use him. Anybody can use him. So yeah, y'all be honest with him, man. Don't keep him in the dark. Say he gotta compete, because what he did his freshman year, there's no competition. He's an all-purpose back. He reminds me of he likens himself to Eric Dickerson. So that I just wanted to say that right there. I hope that he stays, but here's the thing: it is a business decision, because I'm like, look, coach, I like playing with you, but you guys not gonna, this is a pass-heavy team here. You guys don't feature the running back now. Right now, you got to feature the running back because y'all trying to get bowl eligible. So you guys got to feature the running back. You got to. But I honestly believe if you guys could win without the running back, that's what y'all would do. That's what you guys would do. But I'm telling you right now, be honest with that kid. Don't let him stay there, because there's other teams that could need him. I could see him going to Florida State, man. I could see him going anywhere with that type of skill set. He can go anywhere. He go anywhere in the country. And I guarantee you, wherever he goes, he's going to damn near run for 1,000 yards. And it will make y'all look a little crazy, because I know y'all thinking about that too. Damn, this kid goes somewhere, he run for 1,000 yards. We're going to look like bad coaches. I know, but it's just that y'all system doesn't, you guys are not run heavy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, give him a chance. Give him a chance. You said Sean Lewis has his eyes on MSU. I wouldn't blame him, because that's money on the table. You see what I'm saying? That's money on the table. So if they are going for him, then I could see that this will be it for him. These last couple games will be it for Sean Lewis. And you never know. He could be in talks with MSU right now. And I know the other coach, oh my God, he just messed up a huge bag. Oh my God, that is I know don't they gotta like buy him out or something? They still owe him money, right? Even though they let him go. He fumbled a huge bag, and he's not a bad coach. God, Mel, he fumbled a huge. There's no way, and I promise you, I'm not trying to look shame nobody or anything like that. Just let me just hit you with this disclaimer really quickly, because this is gonna be messed up. What I gotta say, and forgive me, my stomach talking. I'm on a diet. I've been fasting for like 3 days, so just if you hear my stomach, I've been fasting, and but yeah, so um, this is gonna be messed up. What I gotta say, it is, but just look, I'm like Coach Prime. Lord, forgive me, Lord. Lord, you know how Coach Prime say it, like, okay, thank you for stopping me, Lord. Thank you. Hold up. I promise you, I promise you, I would never. How much, first of all, before I even say it, how much was his contract? Somebody tell me. He's suing for the 75 million. He should sue because he didn't do nothing wrong. Only thing he was doing was playing on the phone, even though I wouldn't even play on the phone if I was him. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be playing on the phone because they can use that. How do we know that wasn't a setup? Just, okay, damn, we owe him all this money. He ain't really all that as a coach. Maybe we can go after somebody else. Let's just set him up. That could be a setup. How much was it? How much was the contract in total before I say what I got to say? Anybody know? It was 100 and something, right? How much was the contract, folks? Anybody know? Because it's going to be messed up what I got to say. And maybe it's just because I'm hungry. Maybe that's it. I'm just got to tell the truth right now. Okay, let me just say, I don't know nobody really saying. I think it's 100 and some million. I promise you, there is no way I'm gonna fumble a bag with somebody that look like her. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna fumble that bag, yo. There's no way. Okay. It's no way I'm going to fumble $90 million. There's no way. Okay. I don't care what she say to me. I'm not playing on the phone. I'm too old to be playing on somebody's phone anyway. Okay. I'm too old for it. But there is no way I am fumbling the bag for her. There's no way. Now I might fumble the bag. I know you say, "Damn, Max, well, who would you fumble the bag for?" Nia Long? You damn right. I risk it all. I risk it all for Nia Long because I know what y'all about to say. Well, who you fumbled the bag for? Nia Long. Nia Long, and her ex, right? That used to be with the Celtics, right? He's not a bad coach, and he didn't do anything wrong. But what he did wrong was he was messing with this other lady for Nia Long. That's criminal. That's criminal. How can he do that? Let me tell you something. There's two women that I'm with forever. That's Nia Long and what's the other girl that looked like Nia Long? What's her name? Not Halle Berry. What's the other one? What's the other one? She kind of like in the same category as Nia Long. What is her name? If somebody say her name, man. Um, damn. Hold on. I have to research this. Hold on a second. Megan Good. There you go. Damn, ain't that something? She came up immediately. Dude, Megan Good, yo. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. There's no way if I'm with Megan Good or what's her name, there's no way I'm gonna be playing on the phone with some other woman. There's no way. There's no way, yo. So they deserve to lose their bag. And that's crazy that I had to say that. How do you fumble Nia Long? How do you do that? So you don't deserve to be coaching because I question your judgment at this point. And then no knock on the lady that he was messing with because she was mad. First of all, she was married. Number one, and number two, she ain't no Nia Long, yo. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with him? Nia Long, Megan Good. Now Halle Berry got somebody, but she might be a little hard to deal with. But you know what I'm saying? I see with these type of women, I just play my position. See, a lot of men don't know how to play their position. And see, that's the problem. They don't know how to play their position. They don't know how to get their Stedman Graham on. You understand what I'm saying to you? Oprah, you know Oprah, old man, Stedman. But anyway, ain't no way. You said Megan with the short hair. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Yep. I remember one time I was in New York. No, not the last time I was in New York. The one before that, I ran into her. She was with a group of people. I saw her, yo. It was almost like she was glowing. It was like she was glowing, yo. And I was sitting in my car, they walking right past, but it was like going to this restaurant. And I just happened to be parked right there. I said, nobody gonna believe me, yo. And I couldn't take out my phone because now I'm gonna look silly doing it because people are seeing me, right? I didn't want to take out my phone, but I'm like, damn, nobody gonna believe this. It was almost like she was glowing. But anyway, that's why I understand some of these players. They get with these cookie cutter ass girlfriends that don't last long, and these women are single. That's just crazy, man. That's crazy. Crazy. But anyway, let me get back to this. Let me stay focused. Let me stay focused. Oh, Regina King. You like Regina King with the short hair? Let me stay focused. Let me stay focused. Um, what was I about to say? Now I ain't even focused. You said, bro, Halle Berry like that. She looked flawless in real life. She got somebody though. You said Nia Long is 53 and but now after the game, and you got to be a troll. There's no way you can say, come on, she 53 and busted. Now you crazy. You crazy. Now I know you crazy. You got to be crazy. You got to be crazy. You got to be. Got to be. Now see, I don't discriminate. Like I like what I like. You see what I'm saying to you? But we ain't gonna go no further. I gotta stay focused. All right, so now it's time to do the see, y'all don't got me messed up now. Now I got to go do the Lord, I tell you somebody else that's flawless, but I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. All right, let me go to the StreamYard. Anybody want to come up? You said Mary J. You said Mary J on fire. Yeah, Mary J, boy. Mary J. And she don't got a divorce, didn't she? Look at me on the prowl. Mary J. Mary J. You said Megan. You like Megan Thee Stallion? She too young for me. Megan too young for me. Too young. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna keep up with this damn diet. I've been doing the smoothies and all that. My brother is hungry, yo. I need something in my life. I'm supposed to be breaking it tomorrow. You talking about who is Lala? You talking about Carmelo Anthony's ex, Lala Anthony? Nicole Scherzinger, whatever how you say it. So, hey, what's going on? So much fun.
Yo, what's going on?
Let me bring in somebody else as well. Give me 1 second. Patrick, you there?
Yeah, what's up, man?
All right. So let me hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for joining. Let me bring somebody else in, and then we good. All right. So let me see who came in first. So much fun. How's it going, man?
Yeah, nah, it's going good, bro. I was about to say I follow a couple of y'all Colorado supporters. I guess I had a question for you. I mean, I know you went through it, but you really feel like they're gonna beat Arizona tomorrow?
I gotta be hopeful.
Okay, so you being
But
hopeful.
no, I mean, if you think they're gonna like, give me your take on it. What you think? Yeah, I
Well, I
think
mean,
they are.
I watched a couple of your videos, but like coaching, it's not. I mean, the sad part about it is I don't know if Colorado's coaching staff, like, that's who you have to ask, because they're getting out played, they're getting out schemed, and you can tell a lot of those guys aren't prepared. I mean, Colorado doesn't even know which offensive they don't even know which offensive, coordinator they want to use, and it's already what, 9 games in.
Yeah.
So like, and the thing about it is, I think people are sleeping. Arizona is really good. Like, they are better than UCLA, to
Oh,
me at
don't get me
least.
wrong. Yeah, they are good. Don't get me wrong. And you know what? That I forgot to bring up the quarterback and the running back play and the wide receiver play and their defense. Yeah, they're overall they're on the come up. They're a really good team on the come up. And they're
Right.
well coached. They're well coached. The coach is pretty decent as well.
I get it. What's up, y'all? I'm still. I've been getting down to the science. So what up, Max? Peace to the family, everybody in the
Peace to
chat and
you.
all that.
Peace to you.
This time to sell, but yeah, man, I really got down to the numbers. People are missing, yo, how good this line really is. Like, I know it's hard to hear that because it's been exploited, but when you do the actual numbers, they got a competing offensive line. And it's coming down to the balanced play calling, man. Like, when you look at CU for the year and 9 games, right? They gave up 45 sacks, right?
Mhm.
So that's 45 play calls for passing, right? Then they got like 386 attempts out of like 260 completions, right? So you add the 45 to the 386, right? So you're looking like 430 something, 31 pass plays called, right, for the season. Like, that's how you rate the lines. Now you go through the rest of the league. I started right at the first top five. Of course, I'm gonna look at Bama first. So if you look at Bama, right, Bama's O line pass plays this year, they ran 236 complete pass plays in the season. They called that many plays to try to complete. They attempted only 206, so they got sacked 30 times. You got sacked 30 times out of 236 pass play calls. The balance of calls, the play calls. If CU, if you cut CU's down to 256 pass plays, they will only have around about 23.5 sacks. If you just play the numbers from what they've been putting out. If you go to Michigan, Michigan has 250 something, 55 total play calls this year, passing. They attempted 233. They've been sacked 22 times. If you break CU's down to 233 play pass calling, you're going to see about the same sack ratio. So that's giving you the production of offense. So what you're not seeing for CU completely is the run game. The run attempts is not there to balance out the play calling. The pressure of the defense on the offense is going to be there because they already ran 435 pass plays this year on the calls. They attempted 300. I mean, hurries and drops is the attempts. The sacks are the takeaway plays, but they pass plays. But you see, they attempted in really called way more pass plays than everybody in the league, like completely more, like by 2 to 150 more times. Now, if they would have ran the ball, who knows? But hopefully we see that, man. And like I said, even if you break the ratio numbers down, they sitting at around like an 89 point or maybe 90 point pass block ratio. So if they call every 10 pass plays, they're going to get pressure twice or a sack. So if you call it 3, you give them 30 pass plays, they're only giving up 6 to maybe 5 hurries and a sack, maybe 2 sacks, maybe not even. So this is like how you play calling them, man. Play the ratio game. The pieces of the flow. That's what I'm looking at this week. It's like, man, if they're not running the ball, they're begging for losses. It's not going to stop nothing.
That's a good point you made about the other teams compared to, because we have a lot of plays on the throw, a lot.
Right, and that's what they look at.
Yeah, the thing is, get the running game going. What say you so much, Fun?
So I was gonna say, the other part is, even I think you kind of glossed over it a little bit. Well, not glossed over it, but you brought it up. But the Upshaw is the first guy that Deion, like, he's a part of the Louis luggage that people forget, and he left once the recruiter left to go to Arizona, because you remember Deion,
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yep, the guy was from Arizona, and he took him there. I played a little bit of ball while I played in Miami, right? So like in 2007.
Oh, you played at Miami?
Yeah, in 2007. So
okay.
So I'll tell you this. This is what the fact that he said what he said about Shedeur. I know, like, it's just trash talk. Like, that's not a big deal.
Right.
But the thing about it is, he's went up against this line before. He's seen them before.
Yes.
And this is the first time that they're going against somebody who's basically went up against their weakest part of their game. You get what I'm saying? And on top of the fact that he has 7.5 sacks for the season. I mean, I don't think he's like, I don't think he is crazy good, but I can't knock those numbers. Like, because I think I was looking at a channel earlier, they was like, well, Colorado they couldn't use them because they run a different defensive scheme. I said, look, you can use seven sacks anywhere.
He has a technique he used. Yeah. Did you see it? Did you see the highlights yet? He uses old school club technique.
Right. He's probably seen Alton and Dominic and probably thought he was out of there. You know what I mean? They coming from SEC. He probably, oh man, I'm out of here. They coming from over here.
Nah, but it was the recruiter why he left though. I mean, I believe he would have got a lot of minutes out, like playing if he was on. He would have definitely been a difference maker for Colorado.
Right.
I think as a DN.
A lot of them players should have stayed. They should have never quit when somebody, come on, how you gonna he not just if you wasn't shown the door, why are you walking through the door? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should have just kept it and stuck it out. Of course they could have been a benefit, you know what I mean? But I hate how he coming out now about it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if it's me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm leaving with my guy. Like, let's say Max recruited me. I'm out with him. I can't trust y'all. I can trust him because I'm his guy.
And it wasn't on Coach Prime. It was a decision he made on his own.
Exactly.
I think they wanted to keep him.
Exactly.
And he was like, I guess he met with them and say, I'm going to go to Arizona, because he wasn't even expecting to go there until that recruiter went there.
Yeah, because him and the recruiter took a pic. They took pictures together. They're close, like real close.
Yep.
Interesting.
And he decided to. I don't know if this is last year. I think so. And he decided to go to Arizona. He got this technique. I was watching. His dad played in the league, and he learned some technique. He's not bad, man. He's not a bad rusher. He's not.
Is he leading the Pac-12 in sacks? He has to be, though, right? With 7. That's almost a sack a game.
Yep, 7.5.
Yeah, Dominic got about 5. Go ahead.
I was about to say, if I'm playing against Taylor Upshaw in the game get away, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We just gonna be out there fighting in that motherfucker. Hell no. They gonna have to see me.
I was running right at him. Running right at him for 20 plays. Punch him in the mouth.
Talking about they gonna have to suspend me. Cause ain't no way you just finna get online and talk crazy like that.
That's what I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn how good a player you is. Fuck, man. Look.
He did it to get in Shedeur's head. That's all.
No, and David, I keep calling you David. I'm sorry, but Max is so right because he ain't even the only one. Like the thing is, if you focus on him, they got three other guys.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, we
I
running it,
mean,
running,
they
running
just
right
got
at
a
them.
tough. They got a tough little front, man.
Buffs got to be a football team and learn for these little people who start talking, running right at them, running right at them, punching right at them, punching right. Like they got pushed off the line. They don't really get bullied too much. They get bullied pass blocking, which you really can't say is a real push because they stepping backwards. But like you don't really see them when the run blocks getting beat. Like they might slip, but they really get on the run. I want to see them just punch this dude in the mouth, toss him, run away from him, and then just dive at him a few times and see if he's a real football player.
That's
Instead
Tank assignment. That's Tank.
That's just running at him. Let the running
It's gonna
backs
be
go
his
beat him up.
assignment. That's gonna
I'm
be
telling
Tank's
you because
I'll sick Wilkerson on him. Hey, go pitch your helmet right in his
And-
chest.
and the thing is like the season almost over, and you know for a fact, I ain't trying to call nobody out, but I don't think Tank going to the league.
But see,
I
that's
mean, you know what
That's
somebody
just
told
you
me?
can't
that's
really.
me. So
You know
if
what
that's
somebody
me,
told me? They said because he's so tall, he's about 2 or 3 techniques away from the league. He got to learn. It's something else he got to learn.
Right. It's like again, y'all looking at this. Say they so volume heavy in the past, it's looking obvious. But like when you really look at the whole statistic of play calls, if I'm a coach and I called this year 431 pass plays and you only gave up 41 sacks, that's not that bad. Like I called 431 pass plays, bro, and you only gave up 45 sacks. Now, mind you, Bama has only called 236 and they gave up 30 sacks. See, you got 200 more pass plays than Bama and got 15 more sacks. So even if you cut that down, it's still looking 100. You get, come on. So when you start to see the line productive, it's like when you look at it, it's the production of the line. Like, of course, you're gonna get sacks, you're gonna get drops, you're gonna get missed throws, you're gonna get throwaways. Those are only the tips, the drops and the hurries and all the missed passes. But the play calls are your total attempts and your sacks. That's how many plays you call passively. And then they're gonna look at that. And like I said, they got like a 90 rating. The reason why it looks so ugly is because they call 30 pass plays in a row and you see them get beat 6 times. But when you break that down, out of every 10 plays, they probably got beat twice or once. And if you break it down every 5 plays, they probably didn't get beat. So you just keep breaking down the numbers and see what they're really producing.
But you got to look at the look at the hurries though. Those hurry numbers are scary.
The hurries are in the attempts. The attempts made, so he catching me. The science of the scouting the line. Like if the whole point of it is being able to complete a play pass, right? Or attempt a play pass. You don't get the quarterback sack, dead play. A dead play pass is a sack. So out of the pass plays that was called, 45 of them was dead, right? 386 of them weren't completed, or they were dropped, or they were hurried. So you add all of that up, it's play passing. The line got to block every time you pass the ball for the play pass. And out of 400, ain't no team in college football thrown this much. Like not even Washington. Washington got a good line. Washington attempted like 300. They come close to bust. They got like 340 something. I think they gave up like 17 sacks. So they got like total pass plays called for the season like 360, and they gave up 17. So that's amazing. That whole line might go. Bama line sucked. You called 230 pass plays for the year, and you already gave up 30 sacks. Like your line can't block. Like that line
Washington line, they're up there with Notre Dame's line. They're really good.
Right. And same thing with the Bucks. They got like 233 attempts with like 22 sacks, Notre Dame. If you take the numbers and you give CU the same numbers and you add up all the teams, you're gonna see where their sack average is on the equal amount of plays called. Just because they call way more plays is because they got way more sacks. That's it. It's not because their line is any weaker, because when you take away the plays, like we say, Michigan got 233 or 255 total. So you give CU 255 total, but that'd be a fraction of their 430, 431, and their 450. So you split that in half off top. So you already splitting 45 in half, right? So that's
Yeah,
already looking like how they looking.
that's what I
22,
was saying. They
21
got to
sacks.
make the adjustment and run that ball
So that's
to
a
keep
top 5
Shador
O
from
line.
getting hurt.
Right. That's a top 5 O line average. So you looking like a top 5 O line. You just running hella pass plays. That's it. But people are just emphasized by they play calling because you're not running the ball. They low line is going. If they get to bullying a little bit and they get up like 700 yards for the rest of the year, yeah, they NFL boys. It's just any lineman. If you just in drills and you got linemen going 10 reps. I mean, 10, every set you're going 10 reps. Out of those 10 reps, a lineman gonna get beat once or twice. A good ass one. You're gonna beat them once or twice. You see what I'm saying? And then take a break. But they just
Yeah,
play that shit too much.
Yeah,
this
but
was a
that
learning
lineman
curve.
quit on them, man. They quit. They as soon as, and especially with them being called out, like being called out because as much as they was and humiliate. I mean, because you gotta remember them are young kids too. I mean, they're men, but they're
Right,
young men. Like
right,
Skip Bayless is talking about you. You got the
right.
work. You got Shannon Sharp talking about you. You got Dion,
Right.
the best who's ever done it, to talk about you. So you know, like even if it's subconsciously, them kids is like, look, we'll try, but if they get through, they get through, man. That's his son. Like F that, and you can tell they checked out. UCLA like with UCLA, like that was one of the most humiliating games from the line that somebody's ever seen. Now I will say, me personally, when Dion went out there and said what he said, I think that was a horrible move, especially when your son is the quarterback. To say, oh, we got to go get more, like we got to go get somebody else like that. Nah, nah.
Yeah,
'Cause
that was a mistake. He did meet with them, and he said it was a good meeting. He did because it's a learning curve for him. He got to understand now it was a play calling error. You guys called too many throws. It has to be on the coaches have to know that. I think they know that now. They have
Right.
to. They
Right.
got to know where they messed up. It's a coaching error. What happened? Their team is actually better than people thought. On paper, it's actually better than they thought.
Yep, I'm glad you said that too, Max, because I argue, especially with my dad, because my dad always, I mean, he's a Georgia guy, but my dad always, he tells me, he's like, well, they won one game last year. And I told my dad, I was like, first of all, to them kids, they weren't there for
Right.
that. So that means absolutely nothing to them. Only thing they see is what they're in front of right now. And for some people to say, I mean, I hear them say stuff like, yeah, it was a good season. You know, they did better than they did last year. But just like you said, Max, like, this team easily could have been 7-2 right now.
Yeah, man. It was a coaching error, man.
Is that and
17,
that's the
81.
stuff that and that's Stanford. That to me, I mean, like I said, I don't know everything. I don't. But I thought that was the season killer because I'm a Miami guy, just like us in Georgia Tech. That was a season killer, bro.
Yeah, that was a shocking, like, because all you got to do there, I thought for sure after that, they was going to commit to running the ball, yo, because you could have said if we would have ran the ball 5 more times, there is no 50 seconds left for them to kick a field goal to tie. Like stuff like that. When it's that simple to fix, you know what I mean? You don't got to get a whole new training. You just got to put transmission oil. Like that's a whole different way of going about things, you know?
Yeah, man, I just hope they run the ball more tomorrow. I hope they do. I hope they commit to it because if they do, he'll have the passes. They'll be there. There'll be some short passes and stuff there.
Right. Hey Max, what made you change about McCaskey? I thought I was with you. We was together on that. I thought you said he was leaving. I feel like he should.
Well, it's going to come down to like he should meet with the coaches and have them be honest with him and see how they're going to use him next year. Because I believe next year is the final year.
I think if he leaves, he got to sit out a year though.
If he leaves, he what?
He got to sit out a year.
He redshirted.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I think if he transfers again, he got to sit out 1 more year.
Even though he redshirted.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he was in a hurry to play though. I really think he really wants to take his time. I think he's trusting the process. You know what I mean?
He trusting it. Okay. Well, if that's the case, he'll be back next year then.
Especially when you got like with Kermani, like certain like this is movie material because like the whole drama then him really getting down. Not only is he showing like the world or the country that it's no favoritism in this. You really might have to come in here and really do your thing, or no, ain't no might. You do have to, like all of that look, and then him really getting in. It's kind of rough on how Cooper looking, but I gave it Cooper. You did all right. You got film. You played at Auburn or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let Carmine come in, let everybody see, because this is the tradition behind a team. Prime is really like solidifying every door of a team's tradition and like holding the culture to where like we're not gonna do this. We're gonna play hard. We're gonna cause fumbles. We're not about to show favoritism too much. We're gonna keep the politics. We're not about to do this and that. We're gonna hold people accountable. Like he's doing everything right so far, and this is the beginning of that. And like the 1-11 team. Go ahead, bro.
No, my bad. Go ahead. No, I'm listening, bro.
Well, no, I was just saying, like, 1-11 team, they didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? And, like, of course, you know what I'm saying? People are saying, like, oh, my God, you guys are amazing, because how could you turn a whole program around who players are pretty much eating breakfast in the meeting room to where you guys are sitting here trying to figure out if your play calling is good enough to win games?
Yep.
Like, what the hell? That's a leap, yo. This is what
complete turnaround.
Complete.
Right. Well, I am gonna say I might be the outlier. I'm not as a Deion as a man. I'm definitely a supporter of how great he is as a father. As a coach, I am not a prime supporter, and I tell you, I'm like,
well, you can't be. You played at Miami,
right? Absolutely, but he's still Florida. He's still a Florida guy. We love,
but
Miami, we're still loyal to our people, man.
Yeah.
But I'll say like I see certain stuff that I personally saw favoritism. Because, for instance, I'll tell you this. When Travis got burnt, I didn't see on Stanford, which I seen Travis in that game, and Travis has been balling. Like, you guys are y'all reasonable, man. So, like, y'all hear what I'm saying. But when Travis that game, he quit on a play. It was one play on the slant. He quit. Like, he didn't even chase him, and he could have been tired. Absolutely. But in that press conference, you didn't see, our corners got to get better. Like they gotta, like it was he gonna get it right. And I understand certain players got different stock. I definitely understand that, and that's what I was gonna go to the second point to what my guy said. Let me go to the name. So was it Thomas? Yeah. So Thomas, I will say, but if you are a recruit now, like even us playing. Recruits want to be catered to. I mean, yes, everybody wants to work hard, but you don't want to go in knowing that, people don't willingly go in knowing, I might have to sit the bench for the first year. And, like kids don't want to do that no more.
Well, not just that. It's the fact that, youth coming in with somebody in front of them being discouraged, thinking if I work hard, I'm not going to be able to go in the field.
Yeah.
See, now all of that is to where now they got the mentality to think that if I go to CU and really work, I can get out there. And like that's the motive online. That's the motive. That's the identity of the team, and that's a good way because like back in the day, like I played 12 DJ Williams era, 2001,
right?
You know what I'm saying? All of them and McGahee and all of them, right? And like that, when you see them kind of caliber players, I mean, I know you like, man, do I really want to go? Like, oh man, I think I go to this college, man, because you'll think that as a player, you feel me? Because when you're a skilled player and you want to be noticeable on the team, and you got 2-year returners that's been doing it for the team for 2 years. Even if I work hard, will the politics change? You know what I'm saying? So that kind of stuff is kind of shown. Even though, and again, Omarion Cooper, he an upperclassman, right? He got film, he did his thing. I don't see he had a bad season. But I say they wasn't secure and trusting that was going to be their look moving forward.
Right.
And that's how football teams move. They could use you at the time, but you might not be the look moving forward. That's what you're going to always hear in football. So,
that's a fact.
So that's what that is. And that's a good look outside looking in. So, again, like I said, I think he's doing a really good job. And people think coaching is always correcting your movement and all this and that. Coaching is keeping you focused, keeping your morale up, keeping your team together as a team, making sure everybody on the same page, making sure we thinking the same on meetings, all of that. That's what your coach is like, a life coach, like for real, about, you know what I'm saying? But keeping you focused on this.
So let me ask y'all this then. So if you like this what I told my dad. I said if I had a son that was an O lineman, I would tell him I would go to Colorado after his son leaves, because if you go there and you're not, you know what I'm saying, if any mistake, whether it's your fault or not, you are gonna get blamed in front of by everybody.
Hey, well, go.
No, I'm asking. I mean, is that a fair point, or am I tripping? Like, I want to know. Yeah, I'm asking.
I mean, I feel you as a parent, but I wouldn't put that in my son. Hey, I mean, I would tell him to go attack that kind of stuff, because that's how life is anyway. Everything go wrong, they gonna blame you, and even when things go wrong. So if you're a part of something, you gotta take accountability for,
But so I'm saying, but you would go in. I get what you're saying, but you saying you would go in to a negative fight, like you get what I'm saying? It's like you'll go in to where I saw how I mean, put it like this, right? When I had the opportunity to choose, and I ended up transferring. I ended up transferring to an HBCU, but like, so I'll tell you this, bro. Whenever I went, like my grandfather, my dad, both of them told me, they said, look, when you go here, this is how he treats these, this is what they're looking for. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm gonna be honest, my pops, he said, I don't know if you should go here. You had other options. I had South Carolina. He's like, look, I would say leave, but you are from here. I understand these are your peoples. This is what you want to do. Absolutely, right. But I guess what I'm saying is I saw how you did linemen before. And you don't think that the other line is saying, okay, y'all haven't really proved that y'all can get me where I need to be. Y'all don't even know I don't even know if y'all can handle somebody like me. But then if everything just goes wrong, you will be quick to throw me under the bus because you ain't gonna never say nothing about number two.
But see, well, at 2 points, there's two sides of that conversation.
Right.
It wasn't just them being thrown under the bus. It was kind of stating out like some of the obvious. Because for one, this line that's playing, they already knew they was a second string, third string O line, right? You got to see certain things to take in consideration that's not being exposed, publicly and continuously. So like when you look at the initial O line that was supposed to start and how they took losses there, that's not really them being thrown under the bus if they take it to a personal effect, to where if they think, or if they took it to where they was the first string O line. You see what I'm saying? Right. So they already was like weak there, and he's just making it clearer and reinstating like, hey man, we got problems. He's not saying these guys are second string guys. He's really not. He's really trying to keep them in the holler, because he know it's still his stock no matter what. He's not gonna damage his goods, right? So he's still trying to keep man like yeah man, O line we need O linemen, because he don't want to say for one, our first string O lineman isn't playing. We're playing our second string, who we already know wasn't good enough, right? He don't want to say that. Yeah. But that's the truth, you know what I'm saying? So politically, he got to keep it to where the politics is even, and that's what. But
he didn't do that though. He did. Threw him under.
No, because they were playing pretty much at a point, but it's not too much on them, because it starts to look too much pass heavy in this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then like a few plays when players are just obviously blowing assignments, you got that going on. So it's just when you seeing that back to back, and you got your third string in there, he know he third string, and then you got the second string in there, he know he's second string. It's like, man, we need O linemen, and it's not really. They know, we all know it's not them throwing under the bus. I feel what you're saying. Like, why would you just not put it on yourself? Like, man, but now they going. He is seeing more cowardice to be like, oh, it's on me. But like to say, we got problems in the O line right now. It's a big focus for us. He could have came out and would have,
he could have did it better. That's all I was saying. Because he didn't even say, oh, we gonna work with them. Yeah, we got some deficiencies right now, but they gonna get it together. He said, look, we need new O linemen. That's tough.
Right, but after that UCLA game, you can't lie. Watching that game, I think that one hurt worse than Oregon. I think everybody
that was bad. That one. That was
bad. What I'm saying? And could you imagine him as a father? You talking about your dad and grandpa? Could you imagine what would your grandpa and your granddad say if you was Shedeur? They're like, we taking our son out here right now. He ain't playing no more for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Hey, what's up, Dennis?
You home?
Yeah.
All right, I'm on my way. I got food. All right. Make sure you move your refrigerator. I got some food for you. That's from
right.
I was about to say, I don't know if Max know he wasn't unmuted.
Oh, from Prue from where?
From Dennis getting married.
Oh, he got married. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay, but yeah, man, you know your pops and them how you out of there quicker than you can say yesterday. Like, come on, man. He had imagine what problem. Yeah, he kept as cool as he can keep it. Like
that's true. That's a fact.
That's probably like
yeah, he did keep it cool.
You know what I'm saying? He probably won't say worse than that. Goddamn.
Yeah, his son was getting beat out there, man.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah,
that's
a good point. That's a good point.
But hey, at that point when you seeing that happen, man, you just say, okay, we're gonna have to run the ball the rest of the game. Come on, man. We don't keep on putting them in the same position every time.
Yeah.
And he's still not healthy too, so they're gonna really have to protect him tomorrow.
After a defensive line does you like that, your offensive line gonna lose confidence anyway. Your best bet is to run the ball.
And the thing is that they're confused. Like, it's not even more so of them being beat as much as they don't even know where they're supposed to be at though. Like they like even when they put the tight end there, he didn't even know who to block. Like, he didn't even know. Like, he's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, you know, and this, I don't know, but I don't know, man. I mean, I don't have them winning tomorrow. I don't have them winning tomorrow. But if there is one, like I think Matt, like all y'all said, honestly, this is the one that they need. I mean, I honestly feel like it'll be next game, and then it'll set up for Utah and I think it'll be Utah and Colorado. And, you know, that game will be all over, even though I don't think they can hold a candle to Utah. I think that's a guarantee deal. But
I don't know, man.
I mean, they got the freshman quarter. They got the freshman quarterback. So
they defense peaking right on time. Out. Right, Cam Riley he out for the whole year, right? He been
out.
Yeah.
But that D looking right. I said they just run. I want to see him run 40 times. I really want to see him just wear a defense down, just running 40 times. I don't care if you get 50 yards.
But see, they got film on them now. Like that's the sad part. It's just really is, you know, the teams that sadly weren't good. Like, I mean, if you look at TCU now, they are terrible. Nebraska was terrible, and then they went in double overtime with Colorado State, and that's like a mid-major team, bro.
Colorado could really blow these people's heads away by just running. They were surprised. Like, even Oregon State, when they started running the ball a little bit at the end, they was getting surprised. They didn't know how to come check. They didn't know what to check.
Right.
Because Mealy said it too. He said when you're 90-10 passing, defense is going. They just scouting you for passing. They don't even know how you run, what you want to run. They see a little run game, but you don't know what you're capable of. You don't know.
Hey, you know what I would do if I was Shedeur? I'm like, look, coaches, where's these running plays at? Because if not, I'm going to set up a huddle and call my own plays if y'all don't stop. Like,
right?
They don't even huddle. I noticed that.
What Max? What about this though? You know, there's a little rumor. Is like I said, it's a little rumor that are saying that maybe people are playing for stats.
Well, at this point, it could have been, but at this point, they can't play for the stats now. They got to play for the win now.
Right. I think that was Sean Lewis, man. Like, I really think, because if you look at how Shedeur was playing, it looked like how like a passing NFL team, like 47 attempts, 37 attempts, 47 attempts, 11 runs, 12 runs.
Sean Lewis ran the ball at Kansas State.
That's what I was about to say. He ran it a lot. He had a whole lot of rushing yards.
Right.
Hey, but he had a running quarterback too, though.
Right, he had a running quarterback.
No, but I'm saying, but his running backs was getting touches too. Like, they were tough.
I get that, but what he was trying to put together was like an NFL looking offense in college with an NFL like quarterback at an offensive coordinator. That's how you get there from analysts.
And you gotta think about this too, y'all. I mean, Coach Prime gonna say put the ball in my son's hands, so he gonna have to run his offense to how the coach wants it to be ran.
Because that's still his son, man. That's still his son.
He want him to throw the ball. He believes in Shedeur that heavily that he want him to have the ball in his hand. So Coach Prime got to take a lot of blame for this too. It ain't even just Ocean.
No, I think Coach Prime. I mean, if you had to do a grade, like when I'm gonna be honest. Now, I was one of them players, and that's probably why they let me go. But I was one of them who I used to speak up. Like, I was saying, you know, like when if we having all them inspirational meetings, he's saying y'all need to be locked in. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm like, look, Coach, y'all need to be locked in too. How y'all not realize how many players we got on the field? How
That's
y'all
me
don't
too,
realize
bro.
how many timeouts we got?
That's me too. I'm like,
Like
well, how we gonna
that's
win with
not
these two on the
acceptable,
bottom?
bro. Like don't come at us and y'all ain't even got the sideline in order. Like Dion literally was arguing with the lady, not even realizing he had a timeout.
Well, no, he said he called timeout at 30, and they said he didn't have timeout, and they
Yeah,
like,
my
well,
bad.
it's a
Yeah, I said it
timeout.
wrong.
No,
It's
he
my
said she
fault.
didn't
Yeah.
see it. She didn't see him.
She did.
She said she didn't see him. Yeah.
Right, she claimed she didn't see him.
But
Yeah.
even on that, right? Yeah, but even on that, okay, even on that, look at what they even did. Like you up 7-3. You're up 7-3. Well, I'm sorry, you're down 7-3. And you clearly, even in basketball, bro, we hold for like they'll hold for the last shot. Like I play hoops too. Like they'll hold for the last shot. Like it, like you know what? Like, hey, this half, it's not our half. We ain't gonna let them come down and make this worse. Colorado kept throwing, bro. And that's why I end up being 14-3. If you just run the ball, kill the clock, and say maybe, you know what I'm saying, at most, let's try to get into it. We ain't no home run plays. We just doing safe bets. We gonna keep this ball. They're not getting the opportunity back again.
Right.
We can go in from 3 to 7.
Right. He was thinking TCU game because he went to the fake hitch to and then he went to hitch to the Jimmy, and then he tried to catch.
Hey, the sad part about that?
If
The sad part
Everest,
about that.
Go ahead.
My fault, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You probably about to finish my thought. Go ahead.
What the sad part about it is the play caller, he called about 4 or 5 plays that game. If they would have just caught the ball, it was a different game. So they had to handle their business too as far as catching the ball too.
Right, because that one with Dylan, y'all was about to say that, because he catch that ball right there, and we ain't talking like this. We like, because he to the
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Hankerson when he missed that one of the flats by himself.
Man, it was 4 plays like that in that game.
Yeah, man.
4 plays.
But even then,
runs.
no, y'all 100% right. Y'all are 100% right. But at the end of the day, if you that's even with those, that's a risk, right? Like that's a risk. And
you go in 7-3, bro. You go in
exactly.
down by 4,
you go in 7-3. That's a whole different game in the second half. Now you 14-3.
And you know what they did?
Go ahead.
Bro? Halftime, it changed your whole conversation you was gonna have with the 7-3 was gonna be totally different than the 14.
Exactly, and that's why
you blaming it on Cooper, and you mad at Cooper now. You just got Cooper out his games.
That's exactly what I was about to say. And Dion, you yelling at Cooper, but bro, y'all did. I mean, he shouldn't have been in that position to make that mistake.
Right.
Y'all should have had the ball y'all should have kept the ball for the half, bro, and just said, look, if we ain't running and we ain't getting nothing from there, like if we get a break-off run, for sure we'll go. Absolutely. We get into their territory, we can settle for a field goal. It is what it is. But we not about this. Like you gave them the ball back with about 30, 40 seconds left, and then they end up scoring. Like they end up scoring, bro. Like that's bad coaching, bro.
You know what? He could have probably repaired that situation if he would have told Cooper that was on me and went into the halftime like, my fault, y'all. I messed up.
I mean, Cooper did get
he ain't do that though.
It's or you even say, look, that's both our faults, bro. We both do it.
Right.
It was again, like football. See, as a player, that's the whole thing. Being a football player, especially defensive player, like our job is to fix the coach's mistakes.
That's a fact.
And like people think we supposed to make the coach look good, but it's kind of both one and the same.
Yeah,
like that's what it is. I'm like, yeah, he did kind of get beat because he did ease up. He needed to ease up, but he seen that man flare in the flat, and then he went to play him, but he didn't see the safety was picking him up, and the other safety was kind of asleep on the zone. So
yeah, I mean it was, but like I said, I guess like staying on topic. Yeah, I mean,
and man, the defense been giving you the ball, man. The defense been the last 3 weeks. The defense done gave him the ball, bro. Like time and time again, it's eventually like.
And that's why I told people, I said, man, this ain't. I said, look, even with Prime, I was like, Prime not happy about none. I mean, yeah, he gonna take what he can get. Like, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna take the wins that they can get. But Prime sitting here like, man, we should be wet. Like, bro, I could have really shocked the world.
I know he thinking that. I know he know now, like, damn. But they could win out and it still be a good look for them to win out.
But Max, do you really think that can happen though? Like without the hope? I'm just asking.
This is my
anything.
thought about
I
this.
truthfully do.
I think they can if they can just put together a game, a full game.
Yep.
If we can get a full game out of them, a full 4 quarters, they can beat. They can hang. They can beat the teams that we got left in the schedule for sure. But they got to put it together. We don't see that. We just sit here hoping because I'm hoping they do it. But I watched Arizona's tape the last 3 weeks and I was like, they really like CU. They really just like CU.
Yeah, the schedule is tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. The schedule is tough, but anything can happen. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see what
yeah.
happens tomorrow. Are you guys gonna if y'all want to watch the game, I have the link up top where you can because I think I'm gonna try to do it again. Hopefully I don't get shut down. The Pac-12 network never really shut me down. It was just Fox ESPN that shut me down, but
Yeah,
Pac-12
won't mess
no
with
problem with.
Yeah, they won't mess with you.
Yeah, if y'all want to catch the link tomorrow, it'll be up there. I'll be live at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
You know what I seen the dude do
is it
to
Eastern
Max?
time? Cause I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah, 2 p.m. East Coast.
Okay.
You know, one of my friends, Max, he cut the commercial. He mutes the commercials.
Yeah, that's what I got to do. I got to mute the commercials. I didn't do that last time.
Yeah, mute the commercials.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
you guys will see the link. The link is posted there to the channel. Just subscribe, and then right under 2 p.m. I should be live on that one. So it should be it's their senior day too, so they got to come out because Xavier Weaver, this is his last home game.
It's
I don't like how he dismissed the senior,
right?
The senior day.
Senior, right?
Yeah, he's a senior.
Oh, that's tough.
5th year.
I don't like how he really done dismissed the senior day too. If you really just look at his interview,
man, he should have just stayed at UK, man.
It's his 5th year. He a 5th year senior. Smoke.
Smoke. Yeah, this is last.
Smoke.
You know, he already used his. This is COVID year. So yeah. Yep.
And then they got him running in practice, running running back play. That's so deceitful, man.
Wait, but 5th years in between COVID got 6 years now. So he's
this it for him. This it for Smoke.
It's
it for him. That's what he said on his post. He was like, "It hit different when this your last year." That's what he said.
Yeah,
right. He did say that, right.
And then he practicing as a running back this week. That's what's crazy. Man.
I mean, but
they ain't gonna play him.
I'm not gonna knock Deion because you do sometimes in practice you see stuff that other people don't see. So maybe he just maybe he ain't, but but with the prop now, I ain't gonna lie. The only issue is and I said this somewhere else. I said, look, the problem is that when you winning, it makes sense. You'll be like, okay, well, Smoke maybe not doing it, but now that you done lost the last 4 out of 5, like even if you smoke on the side, you're like, bro, like what you got to lose? You're not winning anyway. Like,
bro, the perfect example.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Florida game. They got that running back.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? They got the second running back.
I can't remember his name. I know they got a decent running back though. Yeah, I know Florida got a decent running back.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. You talking about Florida University, right?
Yeah, he's talking about University of Florida. Oh. Yeah, I know they got a decent running game though. I mean, Smoke, he did pretty well at Kentucky. They used 2 running backs, but he got some great time though when he played there. There was a talk of him going to the NFL. They wrote a whole article on it before he transferred.
And think about if he would have stayed and he would have been with the quarterback from Iowa who's in Kentucky now.
Oh yeah, he would have got a lot of touches this year.
Sheesh, because they rocking and rolling too a little bit.
Yeah, I mean they always like to use their 2 running backs. They switch them out interchangeably, but he did get a lot of playing time when he was there. He did. It wasn't like he was riding the bench. I mean, they just used 2 running backs, and he did really well.
Right. He didn't have crazy numbers though, didn't like his numbers weren't like ridiculous, but he got time, I believe, right?
He was solid enough. He was solid enough to get NFL looks though.
Oh yeah. No, I'm with you on that. Yeah, but they ran 2 backs, so those are skewed anyway. So
yep.
Because they probably looking at if he was a primary back, he would have tore it up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Do anybody know if he was hurt? Did he get hurt in the offseason? Did he get hurt at some point? I
I
really
think
don't know.
I don't think he got hurt. I think he got down to like just understanding assignments that had to be.
Okay.
He must have wasn't catching it on back. Right now, everybody should know everything now, or at least got a good feel of where everything is.
Yeah.
But then the change up kind of might make like a little difference, but just calling run plays don't make.
The
much difference.
reporter asked Prime about that. He said, "Look, you got some players there that this is it for them. It's smoke gonna play." They said that to him, and he didn't answer the question. But if I was him, just I would give him some playing time tomorrow.
Right, at least 10 touches, 11 touches, something.
Could you imagine he ran for 80 to 100 yards tomorrow? The coaches look crazy.
I mean, at this point, might as well look crazy than like a loser.
Right. I would go ahead and give him a shot and see. I would play all the running backs if it was me. All of them be getting a shot. Like, you guys line up because we're gonna keep a fresh running back in there at all times.
Right. Pound the ball, man. Pound that ball. If they just run. Shedeur, like I said, Shedeur don't need 40 passes to complete 20, 24, 27. He don't need.
I just think that sometimes, man, I hate to say it, man. I just think that sometimes Deion, and I didn't want to say it, I don't know if he knows as much football coaching as he did when he played, because I think that he leaves it so much to them that I'm not sure. Now I don't know. Like this is just totally just my opinion. I could be 100% wrong, bro. But I'm just saying, like, how can you see that your team is not like? And then it's worse because I hear Deion saying, "No, we need to run the ball," but you
know
don't
what?
run.
It might be an answer to that. He mentioned Bobby Bowden one time. He said Bobby Bowden said that being that he's the head coach, the coaches are there to please him. And that's your job to make sure I'm happy. That was the Bobby Bowden philosophy.
Right.
So he might be following that, because Bobby Bowden let his coordinators do their thing.
Yeah, but see the thing about it though, like I me personally, Max, like I don't like coaches like that, because I would like for my head coach to have some history, whether he was a coordinator before, defensive, because a lot of stuff you see, like, you have to correct those guys, like, because you're the head of the ship. You get me? So it's like,
he was the DQ. He got experience. Was at the high school level. He was the DQ. He was right. He did, and then I think he play called as well on the offense. He got some experience, but he never did it in college though.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I think, like, even to those points, like if someone had to tell me, like, okay, if I even ask y'all, what would y'all grade Deion coach this year? Like, what would y'all grade his coaching this year? Just him.
He got an A+ coaching.
Oh,
no, play calling, that's a different story.
What? See, I want to hear coaching too. Why do you say A+?
Because he got him motivated. He got him playing above their skill level. He brought a bunch of guys together and got them playing as a team. He brought a bunch of coaches together and got them playing, coaching a team together in 1 year. Turned the whole franchise. That's the coaching. See, people mixing coaching and play calling. See, it's two different words. So it's two different actions.
Wait,
play calling and coaching is two different things. You know what I'm saying? Coaching somebody is more, again, motivating. Hey, man, you do this a little bit over there. You know what I mean? This and that. Play calling is being strategic and operating execution and all this other stuff. What you gonna do to win? That's play calling. How we gonna do to win? This is how you gotta get your body to do this to be able to get the win to execute these plays that we about to call. Coaching is keeping you. But you know what I'm saying?
But how did he get them to overdo when they underperforming though? Like, this ain't a 4-5 team. That's what. I mean, that I ain't gonna lie, like, not saying you, bro, because you know what you're talking about, but I hate when I hear, oh, he got them from 1-11 last year, and I'm like, this is a good team, low key. I mean, at least for where they're at.
Yeah, he's not thinking that either.
Yeah, this ain't like it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he want to win.
Yeah. It's like this ain't. It's disrespectful that they won 4 games.
Right. People are conflating the program with the team. That last year program ain't this
Yeah,
year.
fact.
And that's what Deion really emphasized when he said about, I think it was Upshaw. What he talking about? I think was it him who asked for film? He said, "Hey, asked for film." He's like, "Hey, man, I ain't got your film. That program wasn't
Nah, it
nothing
was
to me."
somebody else. Nah, Upshaw, he would have had his film. Nah,
It was
it
a
was
tight
somebody
end.
else.
It was a
Right.
tight end.
Right, tight end. He's like, "Hey, man, I ain't got your film." That was them. So that's what it's a whole different program, whole different team. It's the fact that how do you just up and just move into a whole college facility and just act like y'all on like a bowl loss season or a recovery season.
That
Y'all
tight end had some size on him too. He was like 6'6".
right,
Yeah.
right. They're more because like they're more in a recovery season than a rebuilding season than anything. You know what I mean? They already got something to build on. They just got to recover and make sure everything works. You know what I mean?
Well,
Now,
before
He really
I
never been
even
a B
chime in on
minus.
what you said, I will say, Max, what about you? What you think Deion grade is?
As
What would you
far as
give him?
overall coaching, I give him a B.
You giving him a B?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a B. Now, if you talk about play calling, that's not his style.
No, I'm talking about
not
overall.
like
I'm
an
talking about
Andy
overall.
Reid. He's not like an Andy Reid or a Bill Belichick. He's
Facts.
more like a Bobby Bowden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's more like the figurehead. He's like, but now if he needs to, yeah, he probably would be more active in the play calling if he has to. But he shouldn't have to, though. That's how he feels if he has a defensive and offensive coordinator. But you see him coaching the defensive backs. He do coach.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah.
Right.
But they don't need them. They only got that Stanford game, but they cool now.
He was mainly making sure Kamani is ready.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yeah.
Stanford.
Because you saw him, he said you just got to do this adjustment with your hands. He's giving them all types of tricks.
Oh yeah. I never knocked him on that. If there ain't no better person you can learn from outside of. I ain't gonna lie. I like some of the younger corners who play in the NFL now. Like I think a lot of them, like Jalen Ramsey. I love Jalen Ramsey. I always liked him like as a corner. But
he was nice at Florida State. He was
yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I stayed with the Florida
hard.
guys. I don't stray too far, Max. I don't stray too far.
Yeah, he bring his helmet to work, man. He bring his garbage. He's like a blue collar cornerback.
He's technical. He's very technical. Very technical. But I was saying, I ain't gonna lie. I give Deion a D. I give him like a D, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, Wally. Who gonna make
I'm about to say, let me explain, bro. Because I'm saying because this is what scares me.
Elaborate.
Is the reason is because just like we all admit this is not a 4-5 team. Could they beat Oregon? Absolutely not. Could they have beat USC? They came back late. I even say maybe not UCLA. Oregon State, they could have won. They definitely should have beat Stanford, and we'll leave it at that. So I say, what is that, 7-3 or maybe 6-3, something like that? That's 6-3. This is what bothers me. Even though people are saying, okay, yeah, the guys are coming, I need the intellect to come too, because this can be a problem again next year, even with a good line, because you guys are having scheme issues.
That's where he's going to change it, though. That's where he's going to have to look for him to be more assertive in his game. Watch him on the sidelines. He's going to be very assertive this game.
Right. But see, Max, to your point, right? Absolutely. So would you say that before he wasn't that assertive?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he said that if he do need a player to go in, or if he need them to call a certain play, he's vocal about it. But we just don't see it. But he said he is, though. He said he talks to the coaches on the sideline, because remember, his DQ and his OC was on the field, usually up top. Because I'm like, well, how come they're not in the box? Usually they're in the box because they get a better feel for the game up top. Right. But I know that Shermer is up top. He's not coming down.
Right.
Prime be
He's
on the field.
Plays from up top.
I don't get it. Like, I play on the sidelines. I don't remember the coaches really doing too much with anybody besides looking at the game and barely talking. Like, I don't know what people think a head coach supposed to do in the football game.
No.
You see like Andy Reid. You see, like Andy
man,
Reid on that mic all the time because he has a say so in those offensive calls.
Well, he
right?
the
He,
off-
he
Like,
he
he's
the
like
different
offensive
you know,
though.
coordinator.
He's legit.
He
Like
called the
Andy
game.
Reid know what he's doing for real though.
yeah,
He called the game though.
he
Andy Reid
calls
called
from
this
his
game.
book. He been
Yeah.
always, sometimes he don't even look at the game. He just call the plays and see what happened. Okay, call this play. He didn't even look at. But what I'm saying, head coaches, they don't even tell you to go in the game. The head coach will probably, mic in if he might go in. Your positions coach gonna tell you to come in the game. But other
Right,
than
for
that,
sure.
your head
Unless
coach
you
ain't.
Andy Reid, he
Yeah,
does
yeah.
it all.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Andy
like,
Reid is special. Yeah.
yeah,
That's why he
that's
get
like
paid.
one be like coaches like. People talk about how Deion don't be on the mic. I see him all the time. He'll be on the mic and he'll put his mic. I think the camera trying to paint that empathy. Every time the camera put the camera on him,
Yeah,
it
the
seems like
mic
it's
is up.
right. It's right
Yeah.
before he put the mic up. Or if you really look, you'll see him putting the mic up, and then they show him with his face. But then the mic be down. They take the camera off him. They move it
But
around. But then
yeah,
Willoff show like how he get in the huddles on the sideline and the timeouts. Like that's when the coach probably come in. I don't want the coach to come nowhere near me during the game. Like, don't even look at me. Like, because either that's him about to tell me to come out the game or something that we not doing right in the game.
no,
Like,
but
you don't even want the
I'm gonna
head
tell you
coach
this though,
talking to
bro.
you in the game. Really.
No, I'm
Go ahead.
gonna say this though, bro. Nah, and everything you said is 100% right. I'm just saying, like with Deion, that part, like what you saying, I don't look at that. Like I'm not when I give him a D. The reason I'm saying is because what is if what I don't even know what Colorado's identity is outside of passing. That's it.
That's
I
the
don't
point. Yeah.
know how they don't have no identity. They don't have no, like I said, they don't scheme. When have we ever seen them run a play? We're like, ooh, that's a good. And even though, like they say, Deion is not calling the plays, at the end of the day, you see a problem that the world is seeing. It ain't just you have an obvious problem that you
Well,
are not running the ball, even though you don't have a line, like you said, like your quarterback is hurt because of what the play calling that y'all are doing.
Well, they did.
every
They did kind of have an identity though, because on the defensive end, you're always thinking Travis Hunter gonna make a defensive interception or Charlotte gonna hit somebody hard and get an interception
Right.
from game one. So that's their identity on defense. On the offense, we already knew it was Shador. Shador is Tom Brady, whatever.
But I'm their identity on defense is Travis making a home run play and Shador hitting somebody.
Right.
well,
That's what it
being
be.
But
fast,
that's
Look at it.
nasty. That's
fast
nasty,
Look at
bro.
it.
turnover defense. They're fast turnover. They
But
have
really,
pass
every
rushing
every team,
defense.
every NFL team, like had anybody who was a star on defense in NFL, they had an identity. Shit, Deion Sanders has an identity.
No. But I'm saying, but some people have no. I'm saying this when I say identity. Like some people are conservative. Like if we look at Arizona, right? Like I'll break it down. Like Arizona is a team that gives up yards because they trust their line. They trust their D line. They trust their defensive end. Just like I think somebody even in the chat said it. Yeah, it was like Upshaw isn't that great, but he's playing around other great people. So that's why he's
Right.
able to eat off of them. So their identity is getting to the quarterback. Like to
Pass
say that like Deion's defense, even though he was a defensive guy, that his defense is his identity is Shiloh making it hard. Shiloh's leading the team in tackles, bro, as a safety.
Well, safety's covered. The safety's known
But
for
that's
like
their
getting
identity.
No,
like,
Their
if your
identity is
safety's leading your team in
Travis
tackles,
Hunter
that's
making
terrible.
well,
but it been working though.
that's
It
about
really
that's
kind of
No,
been
your
working.
linebacker's supposed to lead the team in tackles, not your
not
safety.
real, not really. Not see again. That's the safety. Like the safeties lead the teams in interceptions and tackles always. It's
When?
always
Well,
gonna
hold
be.
on. When has it? When I've never seen us. So if us, no, you're
Sean
right that it
Taylor.
happens. But what does that mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say this: if the safety leads the team in tackles, I bet they're not having a winning record at all.
Well, no. That's typical. Like that's mainly because backers, of course, they fill gaps. They run stoppers. They're not coverage guys. They're not tackle guys. They supposed to tackle, but the people who are the real tacklers are the skill players because they get down in jujitsu. You feel me? Like linebackers, they fill gaps and they make tackles. The people who supposed to know how to tackle and cover and stuff like that are the skill players. But like that's the safeties. We always like Rod Woodson, all these people, they got way more interceptions and tackles and linebackers and cornerbacks because they play safety. Safety, you got to make all the tackles. You make all the tackles. You got to make all the tackles at safety. If you don't, we lose. If you
Yeah,
miss
Troy
any tackle,
Polamalu was like that.
we lose.
He
If
made
you
a
miss
lot
a
of
tackle,
tackles.
it's touchdown. Yeah, like that's the person who's supposed to make the tackle. We all miss the tackle. You got to make the tackle. If you ain't
But
making
you
it
get
once,
what you heard what you said though. We all missed the tackles, and then
right?
I
Or
don't
be
know,
you,
man. Maybe I might be wrong. Maybe I'm
But that's
wrong.
or you
their,
be
but
the
that's just
first,
their identity. We ain't
but
saying it's good or bad. That's
they
just what
not
their
known for that
identity
No,
is.
though.
I agree
They
with you, bro.
known
Yeah,
for
I
being
agree.
cover. Yeah, they a cover and turnover defense. Like they not a pass rushing. They cover turnover. Like they
As
fast
soon as the
speed
game
cover
come
turnover.
on, they're going Travis Hunter's on defense, and it's going to be about Travis Hunter and Shallow, and that's what they usually come down to: Travis Hunter and Shallow.
Yeah, they get a little bit in the box. Like I think what's the name? Bentley got like 4 sacks.
And
Dominic
Dominique had
got
a good
five,
game
6.
too.
He
Yeah,
got 5 sacks. So they just got to get the runs. They think they're averaging less on the runs, right? 100 something yards a game or something. They knocking that down. So they getting
yeah.
it down, yo. They like I said, they looking like a shutdown defense getting there. But you got to remember, Travis was gone for 3 weeks. This
Yeah.
defense had to recalibrate, you know what I'm saying? And then Slush gone, you know what I'm saying? And now Bentley trying
Yeah,
to
but that happens in college football though. Everybody got that problem.
yeah, defense going like I said, defense around this time gonna start. This when you're gonna see the real defense coming towards the end of the
Yeah, 'cause I was
season.
about to say, yeah, everybody missing. I mean,
It's
USC
gonna
when
be
they played y'all, weren't they missing their top receiver or something like that?
it's
They
gonna be
just had their
interesting.
run
Yeah.
rookie. That one rookie, but even USC, that was a game play. Like play calling, man. That game right there, they shouldn't have been down 30-0 in the first half. I don't know
Well,
how they went down
USC wasn't
30-0.
playing with them in the first. I don't think it was nothing they could have did. Like they were clicking.
Missed tackles, man. Missed assignments. It
I
wasn't
told
out.
I
They
told you
wasn't
your safety
physically.
shouldn't be leading you in tackles. I
They
told you,
wasn't.
bro.
They wasn't physically outplaying the Buffs. They was like mentally executing better. That's pretty much all. They like even when he no they did give him a bunch of time to throw that one touchdown. They didn't give him pressure. And they exposed when they didn't get pressure on Caleb. When they had said, "Hey, we can't give him no time back there," they got on his horse, and they actually exposed that because they started to pressure Caleb, making him run and staying covering. That's how they came back. And that's what the announcer said to that game. They said, man, they're really showing how to play USC by covering and making Caleb keep the ball and run. And then they start to run the ball and come back. And then you see everybody figured that out with USC. And now you see Caleb crying because all you got to do is make him hold on to the ball. So stay on your man. And that was it.
Well, they fired Grinch too. They fired they defensive court. They got rid of him.
Yeah,
I heard about that. Yeah.
He gave up 50 again, but Washington was on the road, man. Washington got a line, man. I was sure look at them
Washington, yeah,
stats.
they do have a line.
And
Man.
USC defense was not good, man. They just weren't blunt. It wasn't good.
They was
yeah, that's true.
Washington ain't giving you nothing, man. I said I think they got the best O line in the whole league. Because they got like
tomorrow gonna be interesting, man, because Arizona ran the ball 36 times against UCLA. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I noticed that they ran it 36 times.
36 times, bro.
And see, Colorado don't really do good against the run either, though. Like they struggle a little bit against them.
I'm curious to know if they're going to have Jawan Mitchell playing tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Juju too, for real.
Man, somebody said in the Discord
I don't think
yesterday-
he on the team no more, bro.
Bro,
He's there.
somebody said in the Discord yesterday that he ain't playing no more this year.
I think he
rested
got
and
kicked
playing.
off. Like, yeah.
Wait, how he got kicked off? He didn't get kicked off. They just hadn't talked
Nah,
to
they just said he ain't gonna be playing no more the rest
No,
of the
I'm
year.
saying like when I guess my bad, I maybe misspoke, but just like I'm just saying like he's there, but it's one of them like where it's discipline, like because I think it's just like a discipline action.
I wonder what he did though.
Look.
Like what
keep
kind
on
of
saying smoking,
infraction
Max.
was
Because
it?
you remember Prom said ask him, remember?
Hey Max, they keep on saying they was smoking the weed, man. That's what they keep on saying.
They smoking weed?
Yeah, that's what they keep on saying, bro. That's all I
It's
keep on
legal
saying.
there though.
But it ain't legal for them for the team.
not during the season.
Now, Max, I
Yeah,
will
not
give Prom that. I will say Prom doesn't like as a coach. I will give him props. Like he don't play like the missing class and stuff.
Yeah, he don't play that. Yeah.
Now he,
Yep.
you know, other coaches don't care. I ain't gonna lie. They
Yeah, he don't
care
play
at all.
that. You messing up in grades, you're not playing.
Nah, yeah, and he's
pretty sure
staying
he got
firm on that too.
I'm pretty sure he got a drug rule too as well. So
And whatever his rule is, you got to follow it.
you better go by it. Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
y'all,
you
do y'all
gotta
think
go
he'll
by it.
ever get jaded one day and be like, you know what, man? Whatever,
Nah.
man.
Nah, he
He
sat
love this.
Shiloh out one time.
No,
Like,
he gonna ride with his rules forever.
Yeah, he sat Shiloh out for a half one time for missing a meeting, being late for a meeting.
yeah.
You gotta hold that standard, man.
Because I
Hey,
was
and
about to
Max,
say,
he
I ain't
was
gonna
really
lie, a
on
bunch of
time.
our guys was doing. I ain't gonna throw them
It's
under the
all
bus.
for
A bunch of our people was doing that, and they just as long as you show up, like that's all it was, man.
No.
And we
This ain't
sucked.
Allen
We weren't even
Iverson.
that good. We was trash.
You know, he sat
Yeah,
Weaver
you.
out. He sat Weaver out for a few minutes the last game. He didn't start.
Why
Oh,
you
wow.
down?
He sat him out for about 3 series.
Yeah, see, that's honorable.
We
Now I
talking
respect
back-
stuff like, you know what? I'll take that D to a C minus.
Yeah, his standard
can't-
don't change at all, Casey. You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
He don't
Prime
play.
Prime solid. I give him A+,
Yeah, he's
man.
solid there.
Yeah, I know. I
I
said like that's person. That's like again, that's him as a person, as a coach. I'm not so.
Man, who not gonna listen to Coach Prime, man, and some football? Like that's what I'm saying. Hey, look, you come about coaching and see, like coaching ain't just talking. Coaching is
Right.
you actually being able to gravitate and have this person really buy into what you saying and believe in what you telling them to do. You know what I'm saying? As a player, you can easily be persuaded from even caring what this coach talking about, man. Like, man, I don't care about this. It's hard to really not listen to Prime, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if he's telling you the right thing to do.
Juju did play last game. He played in the fourth. He did play. So he's coming back though. If
Oh,
he's
I didn't
getting in
even
the
know he
game-
played.
Yeah, he
Wow.
played. Yeah, he played. And he be at practice, so he's not off the team.
Okay.
So I'm looking for him to come in there tomorrow. They can use him.
They got
Right.
Woods.
I mean, Woods on the other side. He played the right side.
Oh yeah. No, I'm being
Woods on the
funny,
left.
Max. My bad. I'm being.
But
Woods on the left side.
I'll take Woods and Juju over Woods and Bentley any day.
What?
Yeah.
Bentley been solid though.
Yeah, not over Bentley.
All right. Nah, Bentley all right. They both got the same about power, I think. It's just
Woods
Bentley
is
just
slow,
more-
man.
Man, you know what they
ride
ride
about the
with
same
Trevor though,
speed.
man.
That's why
They ride with Woods because he do everything right.
right.
He in the
That's why-
Yeah, I mean,
field.
he's doing
He
everything
practice
right.
hard. He
Playing.
intelligent on the field. You know
Well, he
what I'm
just
saying?
ain't got it. He just don't got
Right.
it though, man.
They got him in the wrong spot, bro.
I wouldn't. I was saying that before he went to linebacker that he should play linebacker because I seen how he feel. But like right now, he just getting pushed by them centers. Next year, gonna be if he put on 10 pounds, 15 pounds, he get about 230.
Nah.
He'll go. No, man, I'm telling you, I'm know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at him. I'm like, he get his stunts down and he know how to get off this center and this guards like he supposed to. Because he don't really get, like, even when he's sharing the centers,
All right.
he don't really get blocked. And so I see him come off the center. I see him come off the guard and make tackles.
He got to gain a lot of weight though.
Yeah.
Nah, he
And
already,
speed,
he's
Max.
215.
He is
He's
slow,
Yeah,
man.
because he can't be no safety. He can't.
So he's looking at what?
He getting whooped every time.
A linebacker is about between 225 to 240 to 235, right?
230,
Right.
235 for his
Well,
height.
depend. Yeah, depends. I mean, some of them get higher than that, but that's like more
Right.
the pros type stuff.
Right. And Woods is what, 6'2", 215. And so, or 6'1",
Hey, but you know what?
215.
If you give him that time with that film and actually learning the position, he'll be all right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he
You give him
he
some more
is
time.
a hawk.
Yeah, because he's intelligent, bro.
I don't believe in Woods, man. Now I sound like a hater. I'm not.
I'm not a fan of him, but he a good player.
Right.
I'm not a
No,
fan
I mean,
of
that's
Woods
your-
at all,
that's your
man. I
opinion,
think you
man.
got
Yeah.
now. That's the one I think you got to go get the Louis luggage. He not part of the Louis. He's not Louis.
Not at all.
He's not Louis.
No.
He called him some Forever 21 action.
But you
Nah,
know
he
the
boo-boo,
crazy
bro.
thing is though,
He
he's
called
he
him
ever
standing on
covered
that
it.
field. Though.
Oh man, damn.
Go ahead, Max.
Say
He's
what?
staying on that field though, so he's impressing them coaches though.
Well,
I
somebody
like Trevor
Max
too,
said that
man.
he got the booster. They say he's a booster son.
He the booster.
Not, hey, you already know. You already
Nah, but he know the plays, though. He know the
Yeah.
plays. Bro. That's
Nah,
his
he does. He really do. He really do.
Right.
I just don't like him. Like To me, he should not. I mean, like you said, like you got to reward the people who's showing up. But man,
Hey,
My
I
wife
would
called
love
him.
for Willie Gaines to be out there, Vanessa. I would love for him because let me tell you something about Willie Gaines.
yeah,
If he run one, if he do you know how Moss used to just run out? If he run out and Shador throw it to him, he's going to catch it.
yep.
He will be the one to catch that big one. Watch. He will, but I don't know. Like, it's just a lot. It's not enough ball to go around. They have a
But they
lot.
got too much on the receiver side.
Yeah,
They
they
got
got a
too
lot.
much.
There's just not enough ball to go around. I mean, they have a lot of great wide receivers on that team.
And then you brought Travis back, and that's the he gonna get the most at least the targets from the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of Weaver.
He the first read all the time. Yeah, unless it's all day Weaver. But like if
Then you got
Gaines would've
Jimmy
caught that one
Horn.
pass-
Then you
right. But if Gaines
What y'all
would've
think
caught that
about Jimmy
one
Horn?
against ASU, Jimmy,
I think he's a
keep
crazy
getting his
athlete.
looks,
He
man.
just ain't. He got to come back a year. He got to come back.
How
They
y'all
should
feel
stop
about
using
Jimmy
Jimmy.
Horn, man?
They
I
should
could see
just
him
use
coming
Jimmy
back
on
one
the
more
bomb.
year. I could see
Who
him
that?
coming back.
Yeah, he ain't
Who,
going
man?
nowhere.
Horn.
Yeah, he need to come back. He ain't got no choice.
Yeah, he ain't
Xavier,
going
he gonna make an NFL squad. Whether he got to walk
Because
on, he's gonna
he
make the
too
squad.
athletic. He got the NFL athleticism.
Yeah, he
Right.
gonna make it.
He showed you flashes of why he should be in the NFL last game when they
Yep.
were trying to make that comeback.
Right. Xavier been clutch.
Yeah,
He did good. He was one of the players that did good coming here.
Right.
He got
Yeah.
the exposure that he needed.
yeah.
Even though he probably would have got a shot even still, but he definitely gonna get a shot at the NFL now.
He was from UCF, right? He was
he was
killing
UCF.
out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was gonna make it to the league from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Not
had
as
players
high
to
as
go
where
to
he's
league from
going
there.
now. This was a great, like you said, this is a great move for him.
Yep. Great move. He
Everybody
did good.
knows, man.
See, Max, I'm biased with my Florida people. I know every.
Oh yeah, the Florida. Yeah, I'm a Florida State fan, so I'm biased too with the Florida guys.
Oh no! See, come on, man.
I know you Miami, but hey man, when
we play them
Warren
tomorrow.
Sapp-
Please leave us alone. Leave us
Hey,
alone.
when Warren Sapp played there, man, I was watching him. When Warren Sapp played at Miami.
Man. I was about to say I was young then, like I was a little younger then, but I was always with Jimmy Johnson, and that's how it came because my dad played there too. So
y'all had Ken Dorsey too. He's the offensive coordinator
Yep.
now. Y'all had Ken Dorsey.
Man, it's not the same. It's not, man. The whole atmosphere is gone now, man. You gotta even see the college, like where we play at. It's terrible, bro.
See, that's why that will be one team that'll try to go for Prime.
You talking about the youth?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they will try to get him.
He would turn that place out. He would turn it out.
He turns.
I mean, I don't know if will turn it down, but they will try. Somebody's going to try.
Oh no, I said turn it out. My bad.
Yeah, definitely. They can use him. I mean, just for what he brings to the table. But I don't know if he will leave. I don't know if he will leave right now. I don't think so.
I think he's gonna stay loyal.
But it's perfect for him, Max. I'm sorry, it's set up for him to do it.
Yeah, Jerry Jones is stalking too, though.
Well, he act like he don't want to go to the NFL.
No, he said he absolutely ain't going to the NFL.
Yeah, but he didn't say emphatically no, though. He said he's not cut out for it. He didn't say that he would never do it.
He said he's gonna walk in with 50 and come out with 30.
But see, Prime's so witty though, that's just a way of him saying, "Look, Jerry, if you want me to come, get me the players I want."
Well, no, it ain't even that. He said he don't want to coach nobody that's making all that money and don't want to listen.
Yeah, right, but see, like when you just like Max said though, like you see how he never said no. So it's like, look,
yeah, he's
give
very
me the guys that I need.
He never said no.
He said
no. He don't want it. He said
no,
we don't think.
No. Go back and look. He never said no, bro.
No, he never said no. You gotta like be careful with him because he said he don't want to coach the millionaires and stuff like that. But he said, look, if you're gonna take Shador, you better take Shiloh as well. So if it's a package deal, he might do it.
That's the only way he would do it.
Think about when he was at the HBCU. He did this. He said the similar thing. He never said he wouldn't leave there. Right. He did the same thing, bro.
Hey, if they can guarantee Prime being the highest paid person on the team, I bet you he'll go.
Well, it'll have to be Shador because he's the only coach Shador knows. So it have to be somewhere Shador is going.
Man, the
It
thing
had to
about
be
it
the
is
highest
that shit ain't
paid.
gonna work in the NFL. They ain't going for that shit in there. Excuse my
Right.
But
language.
the only difference between him and NFL, he will have the coordinators. He will have to go out and get the top coordinators.
We talking about the players though, because they gonna voice their opinion.
It had to be the
Oh yeah,
highest
that's a different
politic.
situation.
Yeah, they gonna
It,
speak their mind. They
it had
don't
to be
care
the
who
highest
he is.
politic. Yeah, if he ain't the highest politic, they don't care who you are. Like if you ain't, if this company is not investing they lifelong savings into you, you ain't the highest politic. Like that's what I'm saying. Prime, if he go to the pros, he got to be the highest paid, most important person on the team as a coach. And that's
Yeah, for
tough
real.
when you got to make players that, you feel me? And players be like, that's what Sherman said it like easier. Like, man, I'm worth 50 million. They only paying you 2,000 a year. Hey, they gonna get rid of me. I mean, they gonna get rid of you way before they get rid of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it's that kind of politic, oh, that's rougher. Like, oh, that's
Yeah.
tough. You feel me?
He know that too.
That's what I'm saying.
see,
You got to pay him
see,
the
in
most.
college, ain't nobody gonna ain't too many people gonna go up against him and speak their
Nah,
mind unless they
not
ready to
in
go.
college.
In the NFL, man, he gonna catch the business. He gonna catch the
Yeah,
Man,
business.
NFL's a little different. You know,
Yeah, them dudes don't care, bro. They can get a ticket somewhere else, so they gonna speak their mind.
but he did though. If you listen to him though, he's like, yeah, no, this is a package deal. You're not, if the team gonna take Shador, Shiloh is right behind. Shiloh is right behind, and if they can somehow in the draft finagle a deal to get Travis, oh yeah, Prime is there. He's there. And get all three of them on the team, yeah, he's there. And that'll be like I doubt it though. I doubt it because you remember they're not coming out this year. Everything changes next year. We don't know who's gonna have the number one pick, and we don't know who's gonna have the third pick because he'll go. I think if he stayed to his senior year, he'll definitely go in the top 5. Travis is top 5 as well. So it just depends on. Yeah, I doubt he'll go in the NFL. I doubt it.
Man, that's so impressive though to have a son. Your son is going in the top. That's crazy, man.
He got 2 kids that's going. They'll be shaking the commissioner hand that day. He got 2 kids that'll be there. 3 with Travis.
Yeah, but I was
They'll
about to
be
say
sitting at the
I don't
table
think
together.
Shiloh's going. Shiloh's like a 4th round.
Yeah, he probably. Well, yeah, I could see that too. He'll probably stay home for the draft. I could see him
Yeah,
sitting home.
yeah, because
It don't matter where you get drafted.
it's tougher for him.
Yep, it don't matter which round you get a draft, as long as you get the opportunity.
Yeah, no, I'm about to say he definitely gonna get one. It's just Shiloh has a as a safety, like is he it's tough for safeties in general.
But
But
he's not like the honey badger. He's not like that, even though he's the size of the honey badger. But he likes to hit. That's a huge upside. He likes to hit, even though in the NFL they're a lot stronger, but he does like to hit.
yeah,
He definitely gonna get his shot. He has a high football IQ. He's gonna
yeah, I
get
They
his
gonna
believe
look
that.
better.
Yeah, I
They
believe
gonna
that
look
too.
better, and they're gonna look better in this with the football with the defensive coach next year too. Because everybody
Yeah,
gonna
his
understand.
IQ is gonna get him there.
Yeah, they're gonna look a lot better on defense next year.
Yep.
I
He'll work his
was
way.
down on Travis for a while, but I had to eat those words.
But Travis,
Yeah,
he's gonna get stronger. You're probably looking at his size.
Well, I
yeah,
was
he
looking
need to
at
get some
his
weight on
recovery
him, bro.
speed. I felt like he was slow to be a corner. I mean, I still
Bro,
feel like he's slow, but he's so dynamic, though, man. He's so
Well, in the NFL, they'll probably put him at receiver.
exactly. No, there's
Yeah.
no way he can be he will. I mean, it's tough to be a lockdown corner in general, but he doesn't have the recovery speed to be like a main primary corner, though.
You know what? I
Yeah.
don't know his 40. I don't know his 40 time. Do you?
They say a 4.4, but Max, like when you look at people on the field, like when you see if you go back and look, because I was watching him when he was at Jackson State, he gets beat a lot, like a lot, and he was getting beat by those guys. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you look at it, the one time where Travis actually played against a decent receiver, he got cooked.
Yeah,
Probably
Because he
for
missed
real.
out against
Next
the other
level.
ones. He didn't get to play against the guy from Colorado State, number 14. He was hurt
Yeah.
that game. And then he didn't get to play against Oregon or USC. And then as soon as he got back, which wasn't fair, but if you look at like where it's been a real dominant receiver, we never got to see him against one. But I watched them play against guys that like I think it was Alcorn. He got beat bad, and then even in Central, he was getting beat there too.
He'll on the next level, he'll probably move just to the slot.
Yeah.
He'll keep him at receiver.
Now that we talking about him, like, watch how much he get thrown around during the game.
He got to get
He be
stronger.
He get handled all game, bro.
And I gotta remember he's just a sophomore. I keep forgetting. I'm like, damn, I think he's a junior. No, he's just a sophomore. He'll get more mature and fill out.
And he little, bro.
I said the same thing about Sauce Gardner, right? Because he was little on the small side, but then he matured out, and now you're getting the finished product. Now he's he filled out, even though he's still slim. But Nnamdi Asomugha wasn't that big either.
Yeah,
right.
One thing he had that y'all are saying, Nnamdi Asomugha had the speed though.
Yeah, see that's the only thing. Like I don't think Travis is slow by any means, but as a corner, is he fast? Nah. Like he's regular. Like he's okay. Like, but to be there, like, because you're gonna get beat sometimes, but you don't ever want to get beat to where you don't have the foot speed to catch the other guys. Like he doesn't have the burst, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Usually when you that small, you got super speed.
You're right. He does remind me of Sauce. Kermani does. He grew since he was there. Since he came to campus, he's every bit of 6'3" now.
Now I'm gonna say this: Kermani got recovery speed.
Sure do.
Now that
Did
boy.
You see that last game? I had pointed it out.
Yeah.
It's him and Shiloh was talking, right? Then Shiloh pointed. He said, "I got him," and then he was looking at the. You can tell his eyes was on the quarterback. He read him.
Yeah.
He almost had the interception. He went across the field
and made the tackle, right? The shoestring tackle.
Yeah, he almost had the interception.
Bro, no, he's different. Like he got to get his other stuff together, but no, that's a corner. That boy got he got it. And Travis let me not say, Travis overly got it too, but it's just natural. Like if it came for like a prototype, Kermani is like he's like a machine. Like he reminds me he's like the Terminator, man.
He just gonna.
We gonna need him this week.
He's gonna need him this week over time.
Yeah.
He just got to know what he's doing though, because I will say I was upset when Prime called him out, because I was like, if you're gonna call him out for missing class, you should come out with every player that's missed class too and bring them up. Like that's what I was thinking. But like Prime was giving him opportunities, but like he was getting beat in games too though. I was watching that too, like just not even on speed, but just not knowing what you're doing, like not knowing what you're supposed to do. Like he was giving up slant routes. And
I think that was strategic with him, though. I think that was strategic with Kermani. I think he was trying to get his attention.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah,
because everybody was asking why Kermani. So
he got his attention now, though.
Yeah.
Because if you see him in practice, he looks like a machine. It's like the way he move and everything. He's soaking up everything Prime is saying. He's soaking it up.
Mm-hmm.
And when he puts his hand, you ever see how when he put his hand, his arms are long. When he puts his hand on the receiver, he can move him whenever he wants. It's like, yeah, man, he's gonna be good. He's gonna get stronger. He's gonna fill out. By the time he's a junior, he's heading on to the NFL. He's headed
right.
He has a huge upside to him.
Yeah, because he's still a baby for real.
He just came out of high school. Yep. I didn't realize he was that tall until he was like towering over Jerry Rice's son in that game. Because when they stood face to face, they were the same height.
Right.
Jerry Rice's son is 6'3".
Yeah.
Yep.
It's actually amazing that he got on the field this year for real.
Yeah, he got on the field against USC, did pretty good, and he getting his feet wet.
Yeah.
Next, and then he came late too. I
didn't realize he had closing speed like that. Like his speed, he's pretty fast. I didn't realize he was that fast.
Nah,
yeah.
Hey guys, I think all of Arizona's wide receivers are like 6'4", 6'6".
Travis went up against one of them.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's going to happen. Somebody mentioned FSU might go after Kermani. What's going to happen is they're going to do like they did Trav. They're going to try to offer him a big bag. Somebody, it's like recruiting is like kind of shady. Like, they're not really supposed to reach out to the recruit, but what they'll do is they'll have somebody reach out to him in his inbox that's affiliated with the school. They'll try to offer him a few $1 million. I don't know if he's happy, and if he's happy where he's at, he's not going to leave. If he's happy, he's not going to leave.
You think he'll? I was going back and forth. I mean, he's from what, Louisiana, out there, right?
Yeah, the recruiting is the way they be recruiting out here. I heard it's like really cutthroat, and what they try to do with Travis, they offer him like a few $1 million. I forget. I don't know what team it was. They said it was multiple teams that were trying to get him, but.
Yeah, see that's what worries me about the line problem is that they're gonna really have to invest like $40 million for them kids, and pay each
got
of
the
them
money
about
there.
$5.
They have the money. The collectives. Really, it's the collectives. It's the collectives, and they have the money there, but we would never know about it though. Like what they do on the back end.
Yeah,
with these players.
Man, it's so dirty, Max. Like, but everybody doesn't get it. Like, everybody don't really get, especially back then. Like, it was shunned upon. Like, but they did it. But you really, like, they really, really had to want you. Like, you really, really had to, like, like for instance, like a couple guys who I knew, they may not have gotten the bread. Like, everybody didn't get like a big bag, but their moms had like amazing jobs. Like, their mom had the money. You get what I'm saying? Like, so,
Yeah.
like, even where I had was, like, when I was thinking about, like I said, South Carolina at the time with Steve Spurrier, like, dude came in on a helicopter, bro. Like, he came to my high school in a helicopter. And he wanted, like, a bunch of us. It wasn't just me. Like, he came in, he was, like, recruiting a lot of us. And I'm just like, like, how in the world? But now that, you go and you do the money, you like, man, there's so much bread that's just in college football just by itself.
Yeah, it's a lot of bread under the table. It's a lot of bread.
And they, like I said, like, even, like I said, not throwing because I love my youth, but, like, even just throwing, like, how they treated me. And I'm like, bro, I was just a regular, like, I was a 3.5 star. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't no 4-star 5. But just those, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to see, like, the teammates that I was with, like, and I was taken care of. But just imagine the other end. Like, I want to get millions. Like, these kids today, though, like, they're getting millions. I don't think people were getting that back then, though. Like, not, with inflation and stuff. But I could see maybe, like, 500,000, something like that. Like, probably the max for, like, guys at Texas and stuff like that. But just...
Yeah, there's a few of them out there right now that's getting some money. Like, the stars are.
It's
but
probably a lot, though, man.
It's
probably a lot of them, too.
If he stay and dominate, the money is going to come to him.
Yeah.
I don't see. I think, man, I can market. What's his name? Being that he's a Mexican kicker. Oh man, he got to have a bag coming to him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got to have a bag coming to him. They can market him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They getting the NIL program together for them. So.
Well, they about to stop. I'll tell you guys, they about to stop that. All of that, that's about to stop.
No, I don't think so. You think so?
No, it's over, bro.
Yeah, I think if
they fought too hard for that.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, you good. I'm just saying the old Banners fought so hard for that, bro. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, see, it's unfortunate. It has to see. Everybody's not going to be paid equal, right?
Right.
So, but the collectives can also grease the pockets of the players on the back end. Like, it's those collectives on the back end. They're like, look, we'll give you $50,000-$60,000 to come here, depending on, like Kermani, we'll give you extra 200,000 or whatever. I know the money is going to be flowing there. It got to be. I know Mata getting ready to make some money. He got to. He has to, man. The Mexican kicker, and he can market to people in Mexico. He's a big, man.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Only reason I ain't gonna lie, I do feel like Max it is gonna stop though, because I think that they, like, even where, like, the NCAA, they really are a monopoly. So, like, they are seeing a lot of stuff, at least to me, to where they can't control because the kids are starting to do this. Like,
But
I was about to
because
say that
imagine
too.
if the kids unionize.
it's giving them
Hey,
incentive.
but on the cool, it's gonna come down to conferences. Like I've been reading this article
Yeah.
with USA Today. They saying in the next 5 to 6 years it won't be no NCAA. It'll just be conferences running college football.
Yeah, I can see that. It's
But
money.
see, that's
money
gonna just
talks,
turn
man.
that's gonna turn the kids into. But then I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily like where it's going. If I'm gonna be honest with you, because I believe that I'm gonna tell you the kids are always gonna be the ones that's gonna end up getting robbed.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
yeah, my bad. Yeah, go ahead.
like Shador, he's set to make probably well over 10 million. If he stayed for his senior, he's gonna stay this senior. Travis I saw that he just put up a new deal on his Instagram. Yeah, that money is flowing, man. Like you dominating, the money is gonna come to you.
Yeah.
It definitely is. I mean, everybody is not gonna get millions, but
No, it's only gonna be about 4 or 5 of them.
yeah, it just depends on like how you
Depending on how
doing on
good
the
the
field.
team is.
It's even right now, if you look, it's Shador, Caleb, Travis, and what? Who else?
In the high school quarterback, he's getting money.
Exactly.
High school
And
quarterback.
Archie Manning could have, but he blew his. You know, I mean, he don't need it, but
What's the
Yeah,
high
he's still
school
getting
quarterback?
he's still getting 5 million. He's still getting 5 million.
Yeah, Archie, Archman, yeah, he's still getting money.
They gave him
Even though
5
he's not
million.
Yeah,
starting.
he is Arch. Yeah, that was his name, Arch. Yeah.
I wonder if he gonna have to work for his spot next year though.
He looks so bad, man.
Well, you gotta understand he's only a freshman, so
Yeah, they
he
were
got to work
saying
his way. He got to work his way to that starting spot.
Well,
They were
they
saying-
not gonna let him sit though, man. They gonna give him
Nah.
all the chances in the world.
there you go. You said it right there.
They gonna give he gonna like that's the golden child. Like even though his arm strength look weak, look all that's why they pulled him. They didn't want him to embarrass though. He's their savior. He's what Texas is banking. They put all of their ends on him. I
Yeah,
can promise you that.
They
He's
said the
supposed- he's
Mannings.
supposed
They
to
said the
save them.
Mannings made him sit down. They said the Mannings made him sit him down for the rest of the year.
Yeah, because they was on still. It was. I promise you, had they not done that, like you just said, bro, it was gonna be a fight. They was gonna really try to get him in there, even if it was for a couple plays, a quarter. They was still gonna get him in there.
Well, his uncles know. They know where he's at. They'll
Yeah,
work.
they said sit him
him.
down for a year.
He got the
They said sit him
benefit of
down.
having 2 uncles that played in the NFL, so they know where he's at. They know where he's at. They'll get him right in the off season.
Yeah, the grandfather played. His grandfather played too.
Yeah, his
didn't
grandfather. Yeah,
he? Yeah.
they'll get him right. And he's just a freshman. He got 3 more years. He'll get right.
Well, he got 4 now since he redshirted. So
Definitely by his junior year, he definitely should be starting. He'll be a star then. Definitely.
Yeah.
He's
So
going to
what
get
you-
an NFL look just because of his name. He's definitely going to get that that opportunity. Yeah, he'll be all right. He didn't complain though. I like it. He just stayed quiet.
Yeah.
Because that current quarterback, he's not giving up that spot.
Nah, no, he ain't. He's not. He
Hey,
dominated
hey,
that game too, like the little spring game they play. He dominated, like
Sure did. Hey, will y'all be disappointed tomorrow if y'all run the ball?
If they don't run, I'll wait for y'all tomorrow. Like after the game, I'm definitely gonna. Hopefully y'all be around because I'm gonna go live afterwards.
Oh,
Right.
for sure, bro.
And if
For
you
sure.
notice, if I get quiet, then you know I ain't gonna have nothing to say if they don't run the ball.
Yeah.
Well, see, I want my prediction to be right. I had y'all winning 3 games, and some of my friends had y'all winning 6. So I'm like 4 is closer to 3 than it is to 6. So I'm really hoping that Arizona
But right
don't let me down.
now, 6 is the magic number.
I know.
Believe it or not, they can still get in the
And y'all
bowl
will play
game at
us too.
5
Y'all will
games.
play us too, Max, in the bowl.
They can
Will y'all
still
be
get in the
disappointed,
bowl
though,
game.
if
I
they
heard
don't
at 5 games.
Well, y'all won't get them. Y'all won't
get
get them Max at 5 because y'all got so many in the conference who already got 6.
Yeah.
So y'all probably there's no way. Like it'll be too much of an uproar. I don't even think Dion would take that. Well, I ain't gonna
Well,
say
if they
that,
get
but
6 games, they go into a bowl game.
oh
just
yeah, no,
because they're
yeah,
gonna call it
6
out.
you guaranteed. But if you get 5, they could have went with 5, but because y'all conference is so good, that's it's too. It's y'all got too many with 6 wins.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
they
be surprised if somebody offered them though, because they know wherever they go, it's gonna be money.
Well, a team would have to turn it down. They would have to turn the bowl
Right.
down, and
Right.
then they would go to them. But I think that Deion, he gonna want to have to get that 6 games. That's what he want.
Yeah, because 5 wouldn't be fair. Like if y'all got a bowl, that wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't because like I said, it's so many teams in the Pac-12 that's got 6 already.
And that's
Like,
They're
bonus
all
money.
going to a bowl game. Whoever got 6, they gonna get a bowl
Yeah,
game.
automatically.
That's bonus money right there, man. They're
Yeah.
trying to get this
Yeah.
They
Yup.
want them to get a bowl eligible because they're gonna sell the stadium out. The ticket's
yeah.
gonna be through the roof.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really believe that like they really would put Prime because I mean, unless there's another Florida team, they would definitely do y'all versus Miami, bro.
That would be so love, bro.
Dude,
Oh, it
them
would be
against
crazy,
Miami,
bro.
that'll be big.
Yeah, I had to be there, bro. I ain't no
Because like
question
I
about
said, I'll be on this other channel too. We be talking about it. Like, man,
Me too.
that would be. Oh, and I would go. I would go to that game.
And they probably put it in Atlanta, bro. If they put it in Atlanta,
Oh, that'll be big.
And if we lost to Colorado, man, I wouldn't even talk football ever again.
Man, could you imagine?
Oh my lord,
man.
Crystal Ball. He's a sports better anyway. He probably would take. He probably would say, but we ain't got no quarterback though, man. We know we play FSU tomorrow. Your team,
Oh,
man.
FSU. Oh man.
Yep, we playing tomorrow, bro.
FSU look good too.
But it's a rivalry game, so you know how those go.
Yeah.
Like this is when after Georgia Tech, that really broke our hearts. Like we were finished after that.
Hey, every team go through it though.
No, not like this, bro. We had the game won, bro, and we didn't take the lead.
Bro, we was up 29-0. I mean, we lost.
But at least y'all had a whole other half, bro. We had a minute, we had 40 seconds left. All we had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. And we ran and fumbled the ball.
I see y'all got Jason Taylor as a coach there.
Yep.
He coached the defensive ends.
Yeah. Our defense ain't that bad. We just ain't got no quarterback. And again, our coaches over here using prize picks.
Man, it's going to be interesting tomorrow because all eyes are going to be on them again with Arizona.
They playing an early game, y'all.
Yeah. They do better with their early games.
Yeah.
I never understood how they complain. I didn't like early games. I personally like this. I like this later one.
They like them though. They like the early game.
Yeah, it seems like they do better with their early game.
What are they? Did they win? Do they win the majority of their early ones?
Yeah.
It's really set up for them to win too.
And it's the last home game of the season.
Oh,
Senior
man.
day. It's going to be an emotional game. The crowd should be in it. They should be in it most of the game. They got to be in the game.
And they made it personal. Like people say in the comments, they say y'all do good with the personal games.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man.
They're gonna come out with all type of trick plays tomorrow. Watch. It's coming.
Just execute. That's all I pray.
And then Sean Lewis probably is auditioning for that MSU job. So he want this game.
You think he's gonna go? Because
they already came
with it, Mel Tucker.
Hey Max, they came with a top 4 list for Michigan State on that who they looking for. It's Washington State coach, Oregon State coach. Was it
He's not on the top 4?
No, he ain't in the top 4.
Okay.
It's Oregon State and Washington State because they don't even have a conference to go to next year. And then it's 2 other
so
coaches.
they don't have a conference to go to next year. So
them coaches probably gonna be ready to roll up out of there.
And then those coaches could probably flip some kids to come with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's Washington State, Oregon State. I can't think of the other 2. It slipped my mind, but
yeah, I definitely can see them doing that because they'll probably take the quarterback, take some kids with them.
Yeah.
And they can do just like Prime did. They can bring anybody they want.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah. Because they don't even have a conference to go to next year.
I was
Yeah,
about
in
to say,
that case, then I
I'm
could
going
see
though,
them
fellas,
going after
man.
those top
Good talk
coaches.
though, fellas. I'm going.
Yeah,
For sure, man.
that makes sense then. Yeah, definitely go after those top coaches. Then we'll see if they already came up with their short list. Them coaches probably already got contacted. So we'll see in the offseason. That's going to be some big news. Who's going to take that MSU job? That wouldn't be a bad job to take. I know they got a bag waiting because they offered Mel a bag. They got money over there. Yeah, I definitely. You said Urban Meyer. I think he retired, isn't he? I don't think he would do it. He's pretty much retired. Do you see what happened with the Michigan coach? They sat him. They sat him out for I think the rest of the season for that little scandal or whatever. But it happens. Stealing signs. It happens. You just don't want to get caught. But guys, that'll be it for me for the night. I'll see y'all after the game, and we'll see. We'll see. I definitely think they'll take it, man. Yeah, for sure. They running tomorrow for sure. You said they going after Urban Meyer? Yeah, Harbaugh. Yeah, they sat him out. He's done. He said Samuel L. Jackson going to be eating a crow this weekend. He said he's going to gas Arizona. He going to have to.
Hey, Max.
Yeah.
It was Wake Forest and Kansas coach.
Oh, Wake Forest and Kansas coach. Okay.
Yeah, Wake Forest and Kansas coach. That's what it was.
Okay. Yeah, I could see one of them taking that job.
Yep.
That's a big job right there. They got the bag over there. I mean, Tucker, they offer him like what, $80 million? So they definitely got a bag over there. They got the money.
Well, shoot, man. I'll see you tomorrow after that game.
Yeah, I'll see you after the game.
For sure.
All right, thanks for coming in.
All right, bro.
Peace. Yeah, thank you guys for coming in. I forgot to thank them all that came on the panel. I'll definitely see y'all tomorrow. And I hope I won't be eating no humble pie because you know y'all going to give it to me. And look, I'll be quiet. If you notice, I won't have nothing to say. I'm like, all right. Yeah, I ain't going to have nothing to say. My boy, he looking to give it to me as well. He said, all right. He said, we'll see tomorrow. He said, we'll see. That's what he said to me. We'll see. He just dropped some food off. His son get married tomorrow. He was like, we'll see. I said, yo, you ain't going to be watching the game. You're going to be at the wedding. He said, I can check my phone, though. He said, I'll check my phone for you. I said, all right. He said, answer your phone, too, bro. Don't try to cut your phone off. I'm like, all right. What's up, Firefly? You catch me on the next show in a little bit. I'm going to go over there in a second. But all right, y'all. They ready, though. Go Buffs. I know they say Sko Buffs. They're gonna win tomorrow by more than a few touchdowns. Shedeur is ready. He icing his arm right now. That's what Shedeur is doing. Shedeur already talked to his running backs already. Tank said, I got you. He said, the guy calling you little boy, I got you. He gonna get a few pancakes tomorrow. And he's ready to go. Yeah, he's ready to go, man. He's ready. I don't even have to talk to him. I know he's ready. That's right. He listened to some Tupac right now. That's what Tank listening to. He listened to a little bit of Tupac, Machiavelli. You know, me against the world. That's all eyes on me. That's what he listened to right now. Tank. That's right. He is ready. That's it, y'all. Hope I don't have to eat no humble pie. They ain't gonna do that. You know. But y'all have a good one.